I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. I know I'm not a fool. I should have known better than to treat a friend. I waste the chance that I've been. Okay. YouTube, hello? Oh, you wonderful people. We're back with some more Gallop Racer 3 live streaming action today. I just thought about it. If anybody was thinking about subscribing to the channel, that possibly could have turned them away, and there may be no recovering from that. But you see, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, you must stay, because we do great stuff here within our community, and it's all fun. We embrace being ourselves, whether that's goofy or not. And yeah. So today's objective, I took like hours to figure out titles I can get for essentially everybody. Not just because like I couldn't figure it out. It was just I was looking to see which horses would benefit the best from certain titles. So that's what we'll be doing here in today's live stream. So as I go back and forth to look at my spreadsheet here, we have, I'll go ahead and just show you guys everybody we're working with so you know exactly what we are trying to essentially achieve this season. So, Storm Lark, this horse, our best horse, Hall of Fame bound already. He has the best sprinter title. Next season, he'll be going for, well, I think still this year, we're going for best miler for him. Kelly, hello, how are you? Best miler, again, we'll be going for with Storm Lark. Champ of Sprint, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll give it a shot. But at least we can still go for best miler. So that's for him. And actually, because of that, let's go ahead and see what race he can do anytime soon. I would love to do that 6 furlong Tokyo Sprint. I think I'm going to save that for Black Ruby or Sweet Delight. Either one of them can run on the dirt. You see, World Mile Cup is really the next chance here. What's this? What's he at? He's at orange. He should be able to do that without much issue. Yeah, like he shouldn't be out of the blue by that point. It's only about it's a month and a couple weeks from now. I know it's a process in regards to like orange, yellow, you know, so on and so forth as far as the weeks until they're back in blue. Golden Glow, you're not late. I literally just started. So welcome. Welcome. Now, Sedate Chief, what am I doing with you? Junior of USA and Entertainer. I wrote those down. So what do we have to do for both of those? Bear with me. Zachary, what's going on? I won't be talking a lot today because I'm looking for some stuff from my dad, but I had to tune in. Oh, that's fine. No problems. Whatever you have to do in your actual life is always going to be a priority. So, you know, you being here and showing some support, even if it's only for 20 seconds, I still appreciate it, always. So, Sedate Chief, I guess for her, is she 3 years old? Yeah. I guess I'm going for 3 consecutive finishes. Azalea, Golden Derby, Prince Cup. Well, she can't get Junior of USA. So it's got to be, I have to put her in G1s as she has to finish closely. Now the Princess Cup is here, but I'm pretty sure that's not a good race for her. So I'll skip Sedate Chief. I would say out of all the horses I have right now, she is the least, she's the one I need to do last in regards to figuring out her races. Now Black and Ruby, see what I need to do. This is not cooperating with me. I need to move my spreadsheet a little bit so I can actually see what's going on. I need to shrink this so I can actually read it. So everything is just like not where I want it to be. So I'm just looking at who I could focus on now. Black Ruby. I could get her working on her all-rounder title. She just needs to win one G1 at 3 different distances. You're coming back? All right, Zachary, sounds good. So, again, I'm just looking at my spreadsheet and looking at my horses to see what I could focus on now. King Cup Spring for Diamond Dust. Is that the race I was going to put her in? No, she can't even. That's King Cup Autumn, different race. Okay, Summer GP. Okay, so nothing really for her yet. Because she's a 2-year-old. I mean, they really don't have much to do yet. So let's focus on Black Ruby, excuse me. She's probably about the closest. So we need her to win a G1 at 6 furlongs, 8 furlongs. No, she needs to win a G1 between 6 and 8, between 10 and 11, and then longer than 12. So I believe we can put her in the Princess Cup, Black Ruby. Flash, what's going on, man? It's going pretty well. But it is snowing. It's snowing here. The snow isn't really sticking, but it's snowing in mid-April here. I'm sick of the snow. I've been sick of the snow since I've graduated from being a child, well over a decade ago. Actually, 2 decades ago, really, at this point. I haven't been a kid in a while. So, outside of just the snow still raining down middle of February, actually halfway past February, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. All right, so let's focus on who's the strongest. Diamond Dust, I think, is the strongest of our fillies. Yeah, she's from Stardust King, out of Cam's Crown. When will she be in the blue? Actually, where is she at right now? She's yellow, so still a couple of weeks for her. I'm just gonna wait. Whoop, wrong emoji. No problems. No problems, Elite. We'll focus on Sweet Delight. Remember, she is from Deep Delight, out of Scabbit, right? Yeah, from Deep Delight out of Scabbit. It doesn't let me delete it? Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. Now, I'm going to go for the Triple Crown for Sweet Delight next year as a filly. She has the best potential. We have no other colts that could even go for that. All of our 2-year-olds are fillies, so Sweet Delight has the best chance to actually go for the Triple Crown. You know, next week. I mean, excuse me, next year. Next week. Listen to me. My gosh. I'm going to run her in a G3. That'll be a good graded race for her. All right, so we're good to go. Fast forward, and we'll get into our first race of the video. Snow really, wow? Yeah. I really don't like snow. I really don't. Because, like, when you're an adult and you have to work, snow is just in the way. If you have to drive or commute to work, snow just makes it... It's just not something you want to deal with when you have other things, other more important things on your mind. You see, as a kid, as a younger person, you don't have the same responsibilities that most of us have as adults. So, when it snows, you're just like, oh, yay, it's snowing, fun times. But when you're an adult, you're like, oh, it's snowing. It's going to take me longer to get to work. Especially if you have to shovel it out. Exactly, Elite. It used to be fun when I was younger. Not anymore. So we're starting off today's video with a grade 3 here for Sweet Delight. She's going to pay 60 cents to win. 9 furlongs on Zetif in Boston. That should be a pretty easy win for her. Let's get it done. Here we go. Okay, not the greatest starts. We're going to have to get her to the front. Remember, this filly is from Deep Delight out of Scabbit. And she turned out better than I thought, statistically, actually. Scabbit, excuse me, she underachieved for me based off of how I know her performances in the other games, but she did still win half of her races. She raced over 15 times, and she still won half of those. She did finish in the money pretty consistently. So, that on top of winning at least one G1, which I believe was the Empress Cup, she did enough. I mean, she did enough to put herself in a position to be recognized as a solid enough broodmare. And I think this horse, Sweet Delight, is going to be a lot better than it appears. So here we go. We can still wait with Sweet Delight. Now we can get going. 2 furlongs left to go. It's a grade 3 here for Sweet Delight. She is going to steam past that horse right there. Big Army. No cigar. Rigid Gem is going to try to follow us and stay close, but it's an easy win for Sweet Delight. She's 2 for 2 on her career. Let's get it. She has plenty of stamina. She does inherit the stamina really for both of her parents. Deep Delight, great stamina. Scabbit had great stamina. Her stamina was higher than her speed, I believe, and that's why I really wanted to work on her and still acquire her in this game despite her stats not being great. So it's a good win there for Sweet Delight. Now, you can't save replays in this game like you can in the newer Gallop Racers. Like, you can just watch them back. Because I want to be more mindful of, like, making highlight footage for our horses that do well. But you guys see how long my videos are. It would take me forever to put one video together in this game, for the most part. Because I'd have to go through every live stream with that horse and literally, like, chop and edit all of the footage from that horse. So, yeah, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do, like, a highlight display for our best horses in this game without it being beyond time consuming. I haven't figured out the logistics of getting that to work as I want. So Diamond Dust, she's ready to go. This is our filly from Stardust King out of Cam's Crown. Remember, speed will be top out at 99. Her stamina on the turf should hit the 80s. She's ready to go. And to be honest, I can keep racing them all in these opens until some grade 3s, some grade 2s pop up. Now, the Colt Cup will be good. It's so weird that I can put my fillies in the Colt Cup. Like, yeah. And I thought, to be honest with you, I thought these races were just gender specific in this game, but I guess some of them aren't. Like, the Filly Cup is actually only for 2-year-old fillies. The Colt Cup, I guess fillies and colts can run, which I guess makes sense, similar to real life. How, like, a race primarily for fillies, or only for fillies, colts can't run in, but some races that are for colts, fillies can have the opportunity of putting themselves in. So Diamond Dust, we'll just have her do this 8 furlong. Sad that the new Gallop Racer is 16 years ago. Yeah, man, Gallop Racer is certainly a game from a while ago for a lot of us, but we still enjoy it today, which is really the main point, the main thing that matters. We're still able to play the game today and enjoy it, you know. Sedate Chief, you know what? You're not going to be in the blue. Sorry, I'll wait. No point in getting any of them registered in a race now. Abigail, good evening. Hello, hello. How are you? Diamond Dust is up. She's going to pay a cent to win here. Let's just get into it. So, despite what some people may think, even watching the streams back, I think breeding went successful for the horses that I have. Like, all of our fillies, I believe, are going to be winning Hall of Fame fillies. Like, Sweet Delight, she's going to be a Hall of Famer, I believe. Diamond Dust, Hall of Famer. Wings of War still has a chance to be a Hall of Famer. Her father was Warframe, despite the fact that he never won a G1, but he was one of the most consistent horses we've had in that regards, without winning like a G1. In fact, he's been the most consistent. He just could not get a G1. We can still go for Heroine of USA for Wings of War and Entertainer. Doing well outside of the snow that's still raining down. I'm fine. Don't necessarily want to start your Monday with snow, you know. But Diamond Dust, look how much stamina she has. Like, she has so much stamina. I don't have to do anything. I can get her going this late. She's going to rocket past these horses. The daughter of Stardust King. She's gone. She's out of here. She's out of here. Diamond Dust is out of here. She blows this field apart. And again, the fillies are rolling. Is it snowing where? Here for me in Ohio. It is snowing. I have a question. Where did yesterday's 2000 disappeared? Oh, once I saw your comment, Abigail, I took it off. I'm going to re-edit it and re-upload it. Because I surely, since it's such a long video, I definitely don't want the video and audio being unsynced. When I edited it initially, which I always have to wait and make sure that things match up, my software has a way of telling me that the videos are synced. Basically, once I put the audio and video in, it takes audio levels and video levels and it adjusts them. It's some pretty advanced. It's some pretty advanced programming. So, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes there is an issue with it. So. Yeah, I took the video off once I realized, okay, it actually isn't synced, so, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to have to re-download it, re-edit it, and see why that didn't happen and do the best I can. I'm hoping it's salvageable. It could have, sometimes, like, my videos get corrupted, and if I don't have the original files, I can't really get them back.
So I hope that's not the case, but yeah. Well, there was a 2004 video, yeah. I did have it uploaded, but again, once I realized it wasn't going to work, I'm like, okay, you know, this isn't probably the best thing for us. I'm going to put Wings of War in a G2. I want to see how she handles that. It's shorter than her preferred distance, but now for Sedate Chief, I guess we'll get you in a G2 as well. Could save you for an open next week, actually. I'll probably do that. I'd rather get her some wins. I'm still not completely in rhythm with her. Candace, what's going on, my friend? All right, sounds good. Get the chores done, of course, first and foremost, and I should be here when you get back. So yeah, I'm going to try re-uploading that video, and hopefully it works. I may even try splitting that video up, actually, because I am still testing some things out with metadata, thumbnails. So I may just go ahead and split that video into smaller episodes since the audio got messed up anyways. Today, Chief, she is the favorite here today in an open. I think that's all I could do for her. And again, what I'm learning in this game is good results and wins do matter, no matter what the level is. Good results are a huge deal, and wins are a huge deal, even if they're opens. If your horse stacks up 20 open wins, are they going to be Hall of Fame bound? I mean, unless they win a title, no. But when it comes to breeding, those wins, even if they're open wins, will still be better than using a horse with no wins or no real progress, no consistency, no results. The first hour was just the unsynced part. The second was perfectly synced. That's really strange. You try to make videos and not lives? Yeah, I can't do any of the PS2 Gallop Racer titles live because my capture software doesn't work for it. I have to wait till I get to a new one. But second part was fine. First part wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I'll see once I go back to edit that video. That's a little bit strange, but it's not the first time it's happened. Look at Sedate Chief. Look at this run from Sedate. And she's clear. She's clear. She does still have some competition on the inside, but she's going to get her second win. That's what I got to do for her. That's what I have to do. Continue to get open wins. The snow is actually sticking. Unreal, bro. Unfreaking real. The snow is actually sticking. And I love her legs as well. I love how the socks look on her. That's a great look. Since like you can't even do leg wraps or bandages for your horses in this game, it's kind of cool to see a horse with that. I would love to actually try to breed that into more of our horses, if possible. But I'd have to probably use both broodmare and, you know, sire for that to happen. Broodmare and stud for that to happen. Sweet Delight, she's ready to go again already. She's developing quite well for me. Our most expensive original horse ever. And, where's my computer? Sorry, guys. My computer is being a bit strange. Don't really know why, so just trying to figure that out. It's really interesting. Could you, like, stop making all this noise, please? You record on your phone? I might buy a camera, though. Yeah, camera might be the best thing, honestly. I was even thinking about testing that for a video, just because I would never have video and audio syncing issues if I actually use like my camcorder. It's still a good one, still an HD one, instead of like my actual capture software. My capture software is so old, it's outdated, and yeah. Makes things a lot more difficult. So, actually, hold on. Sweet Delight. Let me make sure you... Rage, what's going on? You know, like, I know how to sync things up to the best of my ability as far as the cropping of the video from a camcorder, so it'll be hard to tell. Like, some people didn't even know back in the day I was using a camcorder to record my videos. You know, they had no idea. Okay, so Sweet Delight. This G2, guys, I have to win this, because winning this G2 will put her in a position to be able to do the Triple Crown next year. And we've never done that. So what I'm going to do, because what month? We're still in October. I'm going to go ahead and just toss her in like in a grade 3. Get the win here. She'll rest up and she'll be ready for that G2 at the end of the year for Sweet Delight. She needs that win. She's the most capable horse of running in the Triple Crown next year, especially since she can also do the dirt. So we have to make that happen. Let's see who's in the shop this month. I don't even know who I'm saving my money for, to be honest. Like, who am I saving my money for now? Wing Shark is back here. We know she's actually a pretty good broodmare in this game, despite her stats not looking great at the top. She's not bad. She's really not. The thing is, my editing sucks. Editing takes time, man. Editing is a skill. You know, you have to learn and really have to watch stuff. I learned how to edit and do graphics primarily from just YouTube videos. Like, I didn't take any special courses or class. I literally just self-taught myself how to edit. All the stuff I do on the channel by myself. I have no helper. I have no assistant. You have to put in the time. What you want to do and learn in life, you can, but you have to be willing to put the time and effort into that particular thing. Editing is a skill set like anything else. The main thing is, if you're going to use a camcorder or a camera, just make sure when you're editing the video in the program, you crop everything out. Like, crop out your background. I watched one of your videos, Elite, and I liked the video. I liked the quality. I actually liked your commentary a lot. So the only thing I would recommend is just cropping out the rest of your background. That way, the only thing we can really see is your video. I've noticed some people have done that, where they leave their entire like background in, and yeah, it can be a little bit distracting. But if you crop out everything except for the video, even if you're using a camcorder, that'll be fine. So that's what I would recommend. And I think you'd be fine. Like, I would watch your videos. I could care less if it's on an HD capture software or camera or not. It doesn't bother me. It's all about the quality at the end of the day, the content and quality. So, it's a G2 here for Wings of War. Aunt B's the favorite. I don't think Wings of War is as good as Aunt B. No way. Even in this game. But we'll give it a shot. I am curious about using Aunt B in this game, but I don't want her tempered. Zachary, welcome back. But honestly, man, do trial and error. Like, see what works best for you. That's the best way to go about YouTube. Trial and error. Experiment. Use different things. See which tools help you get the results you want. I'm even going to start using a new editing software for my photos and graphics that I've never used before. My girlfriend uses it because she does photography. So this weekend we were kind of figuring out the program. She's still pretty new to it. And I realized, I'm like, oh, this is a program I can actually use too for YouTube. So I'm excited for that, but everything comes with trial and error, trust me. It's not like I just knew how to do all this stuff from the beginning. I've had to figure out a lot about doing YouTube, man. It's a lot of work. People just think you just turn on a button and record. YouTube is a lot of work, especially if you're trying to take it semi-seriously. YouTube is that Aunt B right in front of us? Ah, we got blocked! Gosh dang it, come on. Get through there, Wings of War. Get through there. And the win is not going to happen. That block screwed us, and that's Aunt B that we can't catch. Something told me I should have moved out more to the right. That's my fault. When am I going to show my face? No time soon. Don't even think about it. When I decide to show my face, it'll just happen. But if you're asking me for a time, there's definitely no timetable. I would say just expect it not to happen. Aunt B gets us again. Yeah, she's good. She's still good in this game. And Wings of War, I mean, we got bumped. I think I could have gotten up there. Because she has great stamina. Wings of War has better stamina than B. Let it happen naturally, of course. Well, guys, big G1 here for Black Ruby. I don't think she's won a grade 1 yet. So if I win her this grade 1, it'll be her first grade 1 win at a distance between 10 and 11, which means she'll be 1/3 of the way to the title all-rounder. So Black Ruby, huge grade 1. Wild Vegas is in this field. Ray Babe's in this field. Only 2 horses to be concerned about. Wild Vegas is next to us in post position 1. I'll watch out for her. She'll be setting the pace. We stay on her hip. We time our spurt right in the stretch. Black Ruby should be able to get her. Yeah. Overlays help a lot. Like the overlay I'm currently using around my PlayStation screen that you guys see, the blue and green kind of digital Gallop Racer thing. Overlays help. I know some people don't like them. I think it's personal preference. Depends on the game, depends on your setup. There are some YouTubers that have 100,000 subscribers, and when they do gameplays, like most of their gameplays are overlays. You know what I mean? I think sometimes people think like overlays is something that everybody hates, and it's like, no, it literally just depends on the community and the gamers. Like half of the YouTubers I watch, especially for their gaming stuff, they still use overlays to some extent. Especially since a lot of them stream on Twitch, they'll just re-upload those Twitch streams onto YouTube. They're not going to crop out their overlays, you know what I mean? I just enjoy the streams with voice. Don't need face as long as you're chatting with us. Yeah, that's how I am. Face for me is like not really important. Especially when you don't know, especially if somebody hasn't already revealed their face. Now, for a YouTuber or content creator that shows their face in every one of their videos, that's their thing. But the content creators that don't show their face, like, it doesn't take away from the videos at all. You know what I mean? It really doesn't. So here we go. Okay, Black Ruby, she's looking good. Now, Wild Vegas is way up the front, so I got a long way to go. But Black Ruby, she's strong, and I think Wild Vegas is going to be tired. Here comes Black Ruby. The field is gassed. The field is gassed. Black Ruby's going to storm past the favorite, storm past the 5, and she's going to get the Princess Cup. She gets it done. She's 1/3 of the way to all-rounder. Let's go for Black Ruby. Yeah, even Blue doesn't show his face all the time. I mean, most of us, if we've watched a video of his, we all know what he looks like, but like he doesn't even show his face. So just a point. It's not necessary for anybody to do it. It can help. Some interaction and engagement, again, depending on the content you do, the type of creator that you are, but it's not necessary. I cannot believe the snow is sticking outside. Like, it's actually half white already. I'm really annoyed. I'm about this stupid fucking snow, man. Sorry about my language. Because I guarantee by tomorrow it's going to be melted. It's supposed to be really, really warm later this week. So the fact that it's snowing right now is like ridiculous. Like, why is it snowing? Basic Blue Gaming is a what? Zachary, what do you mean by that? Yeah, Elite. Guys, the point being, there's no pressure to put your face on YouTube. There are people making a full-time living not having ever showed their face on their YouTube channel. It's not a necessity at all. It's literally a personal choice from the creator themselves. You don't want to show your face. There's no pressure. There's no legal obligation for you to show your face. That's literally like the beauty of YouTube. Nobody has to show their face if they really don't want. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. So don't feel like unnecessary pressure. Oh yeah, Basic Blue's amazing, man. The fact that he also drives horses in real life too is extremely cool. Yeah, I love his content. His quality is by far the best, I think, out of anybody in the community, for sure. So yeah. So we're up with Diamond Dust in an open. She's gonna pay 40 cents to win. Let's just get to it. Yeah, Blue is like the real Gallop Racer of the real Gallop Racing community. Like, he has achieved a lot. All of his horses in his last live stream from like his old file that he doesn't even play on YouTube anymore, really. Amazing things, man. Pretty cool. Definitely aspiring to get to that point in my playthrough. So here we go, Diamond Dust. It's an open. After this, I think I'll put her in the Philly Cup. Because, for whatever reason, I don't have anybody else aiming for the Philly Cup this week. I mean, for this year, I should say. You're watching on your TV and a tablet. Hey, however you consume your content is all good, you know. What's your thoughts on the 3-horse game photos? They're boring to me, to be honest. Master, after a while, Golden. They get boring to me. I've played them. I've put them on the channel years ago. The replay value is not enough for me. I feel like it's just not enough to keep me invested in the game. Diamond Dust, she is rolling and she's gone because her next step is really the Philly Cup. I'm guessing like a polo with jeans and some nice shoes, but I guess it's all in the weather. I'm just waiting on Pink and King Baby in 2004. Yeah, same. It'll still probably be a couple of episodes where we actually get there, for sure. But I'm excited for that. I hope that the horse is very easy to work with, like both of the parents were. And that's a horse I want to get into the Hall of Fame for real. Because King B, we didn't get in the Hall of Fame neither. I mean, we've never put an original horse in the Hall of Fame in Gallop Racer 2004. So, the offspring from King B and Gemstone, I would like to get that horse in the Hall of Fame. But you guys are going to see in this next 2004 episode, somebody may beat them to it. Flying Cowboy is a pretty strong colt. Flying Cowboy is, I mean, he's extremely easy to work with, and he's really, really strong and fast. So as much as we all love King B and Gemstone in that pedigree, Flying Cowboy might actually get there first. Yeah, honestly, I like the triple thrown out of the whole mobile horse racing games. It's not a bad game. I just got bored with it. I feel like the replay value is not there. Like Gallop Racer, you can play for years and years and years. That game, I feel like you will get bored of maybe after some time. Super Army is back. We used her to create Goose Army, who created Cosmosis, Wild Motion. This is the filly, I think, in the pedigree that started it all. I used her and I think Indian Lark. No, Indian Lark is a filly. I used her in another colt. I have the pedigree here. I don't want to look through it, but she is what's responsible for Cosmosis, Wild Motion, Stardust King. This filly right here, she started it. Oh, Zachary, yeah, that's what Abigail told me. She told me that my video wasn't synced up, so that's why I took it off. I'm going to have to re-edit it and try to resync it because something happened with my recording. And, yeah. It didn't appear that way after I finalized the video and uploaded it to YouTube. And then once it was on YouTube, things weren't synced up. Sweet Delight, she's up in this grade 3. She's going to pay 40 cents to win. And after this race, her next stop is the G2 Sunrise. Because if she wins that grade 2 Sunrise Stakes, she will be eligible for the Triple Crown next year. So this gal right here, pay attention. Pay attention to this filly on screen right now. From Deep Delight out of Scabbit. She is Triple Crown bound very, very soon. Or at least in a position to try to win the Triple Crown. We're going to win this G3 here today. We should win that grade 2. And then she'll be on to Louisville, Baltimore, and New York next year. We did have a filly named Cruel Army as well. Yeah, we retired King B in our last episode. We did indeed. Of 2004, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay, so Sweet Delight. She's doing well here. Not in the blue yet because these horses are just kind of all in our way and they're really boxed up. She's not happy. She's not happy. She'll be happy here very soon. And I'm just going to keep her to the outside. She's in the blue. She's good. When will you retire Gemstone? Oh, she's already retired. You guys are just going to have to wait for the 2004 video. You'll see. I do a lot of work. Did I bump? We did bump a horse. Didn't mean to do that. Sweet Delight, she's got stamina for days, and she's gone. Stamina for days, and she's gone. One more race after this for the year to grade 2, and then she's on to trying to win the Triple Crown, which I've never done in this game. And we can get that Triple Crown title. We can get Star of USA title as well. I'm actually going for both of those with Sweet Delight. You're going to do a 2004 series? I hope you do, Elite. Anybody that's considering doing Gallop Racer, I sincerely hope you do. We get babies from King and Gem, and we already have names for it. Yep. Can't wait. I am really excited for that line, that family, that pedigree of originals. This is a really big race here, ladies and gentlemen. Storm Lark, who we have not raced at all today. He's up in the World Mile Cup. Now, if I get him this win at 8 furlongs, I believe he will win he'll get his second title, which will be Best Miler. It's a tough field, but he's faster than all these other horses, so I'm not even worried. I got to be honest. We're the favorite, paying $1.10. $1.10 to win, essentially. Who's the closest horse in this field? Freaking Empty Treat. Empty Treaty. I've never even heard of that horse. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Shuggy Oogie's in this field. Shout out to Shuggy Oogie, but Shuggy Oogie's going to be Shuggy Oogieing at the back. Yeah, nobody in this field is even close to us. Tender value unfortunately, in this game, like other horses, like Scabbit and some others just isn't as good as he is in the newer titles. Who else is in here? Nobody else. Like, this is an easy win. Empty Treaty is strong. Sure, Horse is strong. Is it Stormlark strong? I think not. KNS, welcome back. Yes, sir. World Mile Cup. I don't think we've ever run this before. There's still a couple of G1s I still need to win. Actually, maybe I have won this before. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we've won this before. I just don't really remember. In fact, let me do a quick save. Well, I'll have to save afterwards. We've made some progress. 10 cents for every dollar. I'll take that bet. Oh, man. Super skills. What's going on? Just going to do a quick save state right quick. And we'll get back into the race. And I guess I should turn on my chat if anybody wants to see it. For people that are probably watching this back as a video, I apologize. Thought it was on. Apparently it's not. Clearly, way to go, Eric. Alright, that's fine. Here we go. I won Triple Crown in Pocket Stables. That I have yet to do in Pocket Stables. I'm still reaching for the Triple Crown in that game. I will get back to that game eventually. Not yet. Still want to do some other stuff. Her dad is an ex-boxer, Abigail, so I have to be... Uh-oh. You meeting somebody, Elite? Meeting the dad of the girlfriend? You won 2 and you were happy? That's awesome. Pocket Stables Triple Crowns are too easy. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Got like 11 Turf and Dirt Triple Crowns. Wow. Yeah, an easy Triple Crown. That's a little bit of a bummer. Stormlark, he's in position. He's in position. I'm just going to move him to the outside because I don't even want to try to deal with that gap, and he's gone. Stormlark is gone. Furlong and a half left to go. I don't know where the Treaty horse is. Is that Treaty? Is that Treaty? Doesn't really matter. We're gone. And Stormlark's going to go ahead and win this World Mile Cup easily, and that should give him his second title in his career. He's going to church with the dad and mom of his girlfriend. Oh, wow. You see, that's something I don't really want to do. In fact, well, my girlfriend is the same way. I love her parents. She loves her parents, but they can be a lot. So events like that, as simple as that, it actually would be a very unenjoyable time. It'd be a very enjoyable time. It'd be a stressful time, I should say. Nobody would think that doing something like that would be stressful. I promise you it would be the most stressful thing ever. It really would. So me and her are both avoiding that. He doesn't know what to wear. Suppose it depends on the church and the dress code. Every church is different. But you'll do fine, my friend. All right. Sweet Delight. We got to get her in this G2. She's developing quite nicely. I like how she's looking. We'll get her in the Sunrise Stakes. Good test for her. She doesn't have a great dirt rating, but I think she's the best to try to win that Triple Crown, especially because of her father's potential. Black Ruby actually would be much better for that, but she's already 3. She's past the Triple Crown. I totally would have used Black Ruby if I was paying attention. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Unfortunately, I'm plagued by some nasty tonsil and I've strained my back, so I can't sleep, it seems. Ah, that sucks. Super Skills, glad you're here, but that sounds... Yeah. That sounds very uncomfortable. Trust me, I feel for you. I've had my fair share of surgeries and things that have prevented me from sleeping for weeks on end, really. Very well, I should say, for weeks on end. So trust me, I can't relate as far as the discomfort is concerned. And yeah, it's not fun. So I'm glad that at least you're here with us in the stream, and hopefully the stream can provide some relief. Great Parade. I like her as a gray. Her stamina sucks. She's purely a speed horse. I mean, not worth it. Late growth type. I like her as a gray, but I'm not going to spend more money on that. Alright. Good luck. Elite, don't come back with a black eye. Alright, Elite. Sounds good. When are we going to get a win and a Triple Crown winner in real life again? Zachary, that's a good question. I would like a Triple Crown winner sometime. I'm sure we all would, right? When that's going to happen exactly, who knows? Who really knows? So, Diamond Dust is ready for the Philly Cup. I want to get her first G1 win. Wings of War. She's 2 for 3 right now. And she runs 9 to 14 furlongs. Anything we can do for her. We could get her in the Colt Cup. Because Stormlark, is there anything left for him to do this year? 5 to 9. Anything you can do. He didn't get Best Miler. Sprinter Cup, that's fine. I'll be ready for that. Did I miss some new horses? Yeah, we have a... you missed a lot, Super Skills, to be honest. If you watched the last live stream, you'd pretty much be caught up, I should say, to where we are. As you can see, we have all gals except for Stormlark, and we're still going to keep him for another year because he's still not even at his peak. He's already... Stormlark has done amazing. The fillies are all pretty solid. The only one that I'm a little bit concerned about is Sedate Chief, and granted, she was a cheap filly anyways. I swear she cost like $25K. She's just going to be a low project. If I get a lot of wins with her, she'll serve as a fine broodmare. That's what I've learned in this game. Like, good results are important, but getting even stacking open wins is also a pretty big help to breeding. So, Wings of War. I want to do something with her. Black Ruby, the same thing. What else can I get for her? She needs another G1 win at a different distance. She just got a 10 furlong. She needs like an 8. Or a 12. Actually, Continental Cup is perfect. That'll get her closer to that all-rounder title. Sedate Chief is ready to go, but I'll book her last. Let's do Wings of War. Wings of War. Is there a grade 1 she can run? The Colt Cup. Does she have the speed for that? 78? 8 furlongs. Can Wings of War, could she run the Colt Cup? I'm going to give it a shot. I know she's a long-distance horse. I'm just going to see how she performs. Sedate Chief wouldn't be good in that race anyways. Her last race, I think I'll make it like a grade 3. I could put her in the Winter GP. Because who else am I going to be able to run in that race, probably? Actually, no. I'll stick Sedate Chief to the 7 furlong grade 3. Because I might actually be able to put somebody in the Winter GP at the end of the year. So we're stacked. 6 races coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Going to dinner? All right, Abigail. I'll definitely give it a watch later. What's the best news? Best new horse we've got at the moment? Well, skills. I would say the best new horse we've got. You might be familiar with Stormlark. He's Stormlark, 18 lifetime starts, 16 wins, 1 place, 1 show, a gazillion grade 1s at this point. I mean, he's already a Hall of Fame horse. He already has best sprinter. He's the best horse right now, but as far as newer horses, between Diamond Dust and Sweet Delight, I'm not sure. Diamond Dust, I think, is stronger statistically. 4 starts, 4 wins, 2 G3s. Let's look at Sweet Delight here. She's from Deep Delight out of Scabbit. 2 G3 wins as well. So I would say out of our newer horses, outside of Stormlark, Diamond Dust, this filly right here, is probably the best. But still, it's just because she's only raced 1 more time. All the girls are doing fantastic. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Derby this year because people are saying there's like a clear favorite that's going to dominate. I think this is a very open Kentucky Derby. Like every time people say it's going to be a 1-horse dominating Derby, that horse doesn't even win it. People said the same thing about Tiz the Law years ago. Oh, Tiz the Law, he's still strong. Tiz the Law is going to win. Great horse. He was strong. Wasn't better than Medina Spirit, R.I.P. Point being, everybody was just so set that Tiz the Law was going to win that Derby a couple years ago, and he did not. And I feel like people are doing the same thing with Epicenter this year. And I'm like, there's other strong horses in this field, man. Like, my goodness, can we try to be a little bit more flexible? I don't think Epicenter looks that strong to be like the horse that everybody should be putting their money on. If you want to put money on that horse to win, that's fine. But my point is, I think there are other contenders that could very well win at that same distance. I don't think Epicenter is such a favorite that no other horse in the field is going to have a chance. I really don't. It was authentic that year. Medina was the year afterwards, correct? Yeah. It's because the Derby in 2020 happened in September, that throws me off so much. It still does, even when I'm rethinking. I thought something was like 3 years ago. Oh, it was only 2. I thought something was 2 and it was 3 or whatever. Really threw me off. Yeah, Mind That Bird getting up there at 50-1 was crazy. And I agree, Super Skills. I feel like I would say can we all agree that the underrated horses to an extent seem to win the Derby more often than the favorites? Like a horse that people were like, okay, it looks decent, but I don't think it's winning the Derby. It feels like Derby favorites don't actually win the Derby. Not really. I'm not surprised about Authentic beating Tiz the Law. Like, it makes total sense. Authentic was a very strong front-running horse. If he stayed out front, he could go gate the wire, and we saw him do that. I was surprised at why people were surprised about Authentic being able to beat Tiz the Law. It didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, well, yes, Authentic with his leg type, his, his pedigree, and then that strength. I'm like, why would you be surprised that he could beat Tiz the Law? A strong horse that's able to stay out in front is dangerous. I did not see Franco's Fall no Elite. You got Authentic in the Derby and Breeders' Cup. Smart man. Yeah, Authentic was close to getting the Triple Crown. He really was. Such a shame. Authentic, I really liked that horse. He was a horse that I didn't really pay much attention to. And then once I started rewatching a lot of his races, at least ones that he did very well in after the Derby, I'm like, Authentic, really strong horse. And just watching him run against all those other elite horses, he's extremely strong. Authentic kind of reminded me of a Desert Diver, Western Tiger. One of those horses with just obviously the front leg type. Neither of them, I think, wanted to run in front. Can't remember if Western Tiger or Desert Diver was the closer in 2004. I always get their leg types confused. But point being, that dominance, being able to run closer towards the front, and in Authentic's case, actually leading, that made him look really strong to me. Definitely, the horse is seeming like it's got a couple of wins of the distance over the track and going, but in much weaker grade. So the bookies write them off. It's so weird to me. It's like, I get it. I get the thinking behind it, but still, from a bettor's perspective, like, why would you write off a horse that still was able to win? Even if it's a weaker grade, like, the Derby, anything can happen. So, despite a horse maybe not winning against other Grade 1 horses or whatever that particular field is, it's like a win in a Grade 3 or a Grade 2 still goes a long way. So, we're in the Continental Cup. Captain Fame is the favorite. Frugal Lark is here. It's going to be a tough field for Black Ruby. We'll see what she can do in the Continental Cup. It's a big G1. You don't like the long shot in the Derby and the Preakness? Rags to Riches coming on to beat Horse of the Year Curlin in 2007. What a filly. Yeah, that wasn't a Belmont. It's been a lot of amazing stuff that's happened over the years. When you think about it. Some horses that people just didn't want to give a chance to. And then the way some of the races actually turned out. Kind of want to go like on a Derby spree. Just rewatching some of the Derbies in the last 2 decades. And honestly, I don't know anything really about the Derbies before like the mid to early 90s. I never really watched the older Derbies, I should say, to that extent. But anything from mid 90s, late 90s, and modern day. I didn't even bump you. Oh my gosh. Why does this game do that to me, man? I feel he had a lot of heart. Yeah. So I'm excited, as always, for the Derby this year. I'm excited for the Golden Oaks, too. I feel like the Golden Oaks doesn't get that much attention. The Oaks is exciting. I mean, you're seeing the strongest and best fillies running that race as well. White Bar, yeah, I like that horse too, Rage. I really do. Not just because of the name. I think that's a horse that has actually stood out to me compared to the other horses. When it comes to dirt racing, it's whoever shows up on the day the most, and the amount of horses in Tokyo winning ones is the same. That's why I wager. I haven't done it in a month at this point, but that is why I wager on horse racing in Tokyo. Because those odds, those payoffs are insane, man. They really are, especially if you hit any of the exotic wagers. They are pretty good payoffs. Do you know who Mr. Fink? I do not know. Elite. Exclusively $10 or under. Yeah. The winner of a G1 is almost exclusively under 10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot more unpredictability. Especially with racing in Tokyo. Korea is the same thing. South Korea, Busan, and the other track, I forgot what it's called. I really miss those tracks. I need to start watching them again. It's much more unpredictable. And if you're trying to actually do some wagering, those tracks in those regions are usually really good if you get your handicapping down. I mean, I have been able to win some pretty good money just from wagering on horse racing within Tokyo and Busan, or the tracks, I should say. Kaba City, World Super Jockey Series, yeah, right. It's pretty good, but yeah, I have not heard that Trainer Elite. Sorry. We're almost to the end of the year here, ladies and gents. We should get Horse of the Year with somebody. I'm sure it's going to be Storm Lark, but it may not be. The one year I thought Frugal was going to get Horse of the Year or somebody else. No, I thought Stardust King was going to get Horse of the Year or Deep Delight, and Storm Lark ended up getting it instead. So, Storm Lark, he's ready to go. Everybody else is done for the year. Yeah. The Winter GP, you know what? Black. Maybe somebody can still run in the Winter GP, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't have enough money for Round Saturn, really. Average horse already cost a lot. That's good. What makes this horse special? I have horses with better speed and stamina. As we speak, I have better originals. Why does he cost 286K? He's a good horse, don't get me wrong, but like, what makes him special enough to be at this price tag? I don't understand. Ugh. All right, Zachary, sounds good. I like the growth spurt for fast special art here. I like her speed. I like her guts. I like all that. I like her growth spurt in regards to when she's actually going to peak. And I like her actual spurt. But I'm not buying her. I'm still going to save my money. I don't know who else is going to pop up in this shop. Oh, man. Stiff. I went racing this week. Pretty stiff. I haven't been racing in 4 months. So getting back in the car was quite taxing. But it's always enjoyable. Filly Cup, Diamond Dust. She's the favorite. This will be her first grade 1, our 2-year-old filly right here. She's going for big things. Going for big things. Aunt B's in this field, but Diamond Dust has got her beat, honestly. Aunt B's a great filly, but Diamond Dust is much stronger. And she is from Stardust King out of Cam's Crown. We're keeping the yellow and white alive with this pedigree, but she's going to go with the pink here for Diamond Dust. She's the favorite. Let's see if she can get her first grade 1 win of her career, which means she should get 2-year-old filly. Possibly. Sweet Delight's also done just as well, but Diamond Dust winning a G1 will certainly should put her as the best 2-year-old filly of the season. No surprise. And actually, Diamond Dust here, apologize, Diamond Dust comes from, well, yeah, Stardust King, Cam's Crown. Sorry, thinking about my other fillies. We have a lot right now. 3 originals. 3 originals. It doesn't sound like a lot, but granted, you can only have so many horses in this game. So at least having 3 original fillies at the same time is a little bit. Especially since I essentially created all of them at the same time. They all are 2 years old. They're all stable mates. They're all going to race and grow up together. I cannot believe it's snowing. My gosh. And it's going to be like 60 degrees, which I don't know what the conversion is for Celsius, but just know that 60 degrees in Fahrenheit, at least for anybody that's not from the States, it's a very nice day wherever you are in the world. It's like a sunny day, slight breeze. You're not cold, you're not hot. It's just perfect. It's going to be like that in 2 days, but it's snowing right now. Like, unbelievable. Here we go, Diamond Dust. Where is B? Is that Aunt B right there? No, Aunt B's on the inside. Diamond Dust, she's still rolling. Aunt B is trying to keep up, but Aunt B is not a Diamond Dust. She never will be. Diamond Dust, she gets the Filly Cup done with ease. Aunt B tried to keep her company. Was never going to happen. That is a big, great grade 1 victory for the lady. And the winning ways of this pedigree continues. And by the way, I am going to be uploading the pedigrees, the more recent pedigrees of our horses in this game. I'm going to put it probably in a docs, and I will just share that docs with you guys. It'll just be a viewable one. So you guys will be able to look at all the pedigrees. You'll see the horses as well. I'll be doing some renders just to give the visual presentation of that a nice look, as you can kind of see the horses and where we've come in this game. The other games, I don't know if I'll need to do it as much. I may. It depends how time consuming it is. I'm definitely going to do it in this game because once you breed a horse, like they're just gone. As opposed to other games, you breed horses, they stay in the pasture. You can still look at them once they've been retired. In this game, once you breed a horse, they're just like gone forever. So, yeah. That's -9 in Celsius. That's bloody cold. There's no way. There's no way. That's not even cold. Like here, 60 degrees is like, it's nice weather. Like people, you can go out in t-shirt and shorts and be fine. Like it's actually not cold here. If it's like 60, I promise you, it's really not. It's really not cold. If it's extremely windy, it's still not even cold. You'll just feel it. But 60 degrees Fahrenheit here, it's not cold, I promise you. Cold is like how it is today. Like it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit today. That today is actually cold and it's snowing. And it's not even the coldest it's been. I mean, usually in the winter it's below 0. It's below 0 degrees for us. Or it's extremely close to 0 degrees. So no, not 16. No. Definitely not. Thank goodness. But we have experienced that this winter. Colt Cup for Wings of War. She's a filly running in this with the boys. In fact, there's a couple fillies in here. 3 fillies, including ourselves. We're not the favorite, but we're close. Warm Star and Fresh Light. They're going to be 2 tough horses to beat. Wings of War, I would like to get her a title like her father, which would be Entertainer. Or Heroine of USA, but we have to worry about Heroine of USA next year. Entertainer is what I'm going for now, which means every time I run this filly in a grade 1, she's got to finish well. If she finishes in the top 3 consistently in grade 1s, she has a chance. From Warframe, out of Winged... Wait, no. Who is she from? This filly, hold on a second. PA Weather is Mood Swings, yeah. Yeah, Wings of War is actually from Winged Shark, or from Warframe out of Winged Shark. From Warframe out of Winged Shark is this filly. All right. We have 2 horses to worry about, which really means I just need to focus on winning because I can't worry about 2 individual horses in the race. I just need to like beat both of them. But to be honest, a top 3 I'll do. Her father was very consistent. He had 22 races and he finished in the top 3 21 of those 23 times. So for Wings of War, I expect the same. Their long stamina really helps them. Like they have really good stamina. I bred them for the purpose of stamina. Yeah, in this game, for whatever reason, you can enter a filly in the Colt Cup, but you can't enter colts in the filly Cup. You know what I mean? It's like a filly having the chance to be able to, I guess, run in the Derby or any other race, mainly with the boys. That's how the Colt Cup is in this game. It actually just, if you have a filly that's good enough, you can run her in the Colt Cup. Because I always wondered for years, I'm like, why do I see a filly up here for you know, a certain award, and it says she ran in the Colt Cup. I thought it was like a glitch, but no, it's the game just allows you to enter fillies in the Colt Cup. And then, like I said, with the Colt Cup itself, I mean, yeah, this race we're running in, fillies can enter. But the filly Cup, only for the gals, no colts can enter there. That's literally it. It took me forever to actually figure that out, but yeah. Here we go with Wings of War. Let's see how she drives. Let's see how she drives. Her father never got a G1. Her father never got a grade 1. Wings of War, though, she's looking good. Wings of War is looking good. She's going to win the Colt Cup and beat the boys. She's going to get challenged, but it's too late. Wings of War, she does something her father never did. She wins a G1. Let's go. Fillies can run in any race in Gallop Racer. Is that true? Is that true? Because I've never really put fillies in a lot of predominantly colt races, but I guess that makes sense. When I think about my 2004 fillies, makes sense. Great win, Wings of War. She wins the Colt Cup. That's a big win. I couldn't win this with Warframe. As great as he was for his consistency, he couldn't get the win. Abigail, we just won a grade 1 with Wings of War. Remember, her father's Warframe. He could never win a grade 1, even though he was close. His daughter gets her first grade 1 win as a 2-year-old. I'm telling you, man, Wings of War with the stamina line, it could be something special down the road. That's a big win. Tasmania goes from normally 30 to 85 Fahrenheit. That's normally the range, but it can deviate from that occasionally. I see. Makes sense. In real life, any filly can run against the colts, but colts can run it. Gotcha. Okay. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. As far as the games are concerned, you never really know. Not every game sticks to how things are legitimately, for sure, especially with horse racing. I know one game, like if it's a fillies race, it's only a fillies race. It's on the mobile. I don't remember which mobile game. It's a little bit weird to me, I admit. Oh, that's a great win for Wings of War, man. From Warframe out of Winged Shark. She gets her first grade 1 win. She's got a pretty sustained growth type. She only costs $15.90, but she's already won the Colt Cup. That's a big dub for her, man. And she has good stamina. She has a better guts rating, so she's going to be able to fight, unlike her father, who would get a little bit discouraged if he couldn't win that race. So that's a great win for Wings of War. It's a big grade 1. Big grade 1 victory. We have 2 more races for the rest of this year. Actually, today, Chief, you can run in the Winter GP. I don't really want to put you in that race. I feel like, do you even have the stamina for that? No. I'll put her in this grade 2 in Montreal. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to wait. She's not even in the blue yet. You're done for the year. 2 more races. Let's go. Ladies always finish off well. They do. The ladies in this playthrough for us have been extremely well. The boys have kind of been hit or miss. But I think the gals have done extremely well for the most part. Storm Lark. He's up in the Sprinters Cup. We've won this race. This will be his 2nd or 3rd time winning this. Maybe his 3rd. Because we ran this his 2-year-old season. We won this his 3-year-old season. Now he's a 4-year-old. Yeah, this will be his 4th time winning the Sprinters Cup. He's the fastest horse like on track right now. There's no other sprinter faster than us, and I've only lost 2 races because they were sacrifice races in order to race in bigger G1s. He still technically should be undefeated, but again, I sacrificed him by running him in a not 100% state. Like his conditioning was probably what the game would deem as like 70%. He wasn't going to win those races, and I did that intentionally because I wanted him to win the bigger races. So he really might as well still be undefeated. This is an easy win for Storm Lark. Oh, yeah. I mean, Storm Lark is... From Thunder Jam and Frugal Lark, 2 Hall of Fame horses. One is a Gallop Racer original. One is a created horse. Yeah, Storm Lark is... I'm still going to be running him into his 5-year-old season as well. So, I want to try to get him 2 titles. He'll be our first created horse to have more than 1 title. I'm still going for Best Miler. We're not going to get it here. I think I still have to win another race at 8 furlongs. And then, yeah. So, Storm Lark, he's doing extremely well. He's already Hall of Fame bound. He won a title. Yeah, he's already Hall of Fame bound. Did Warframe ever get Hall of Fame? Or did he just win Horse of the Year? I think he just won Horse of the Year. I mean, not Horse of the Year, but he got a title for Entertainer. I don't think he actually ever won Horse of the Year is what I'm trying to say. I don't even have to go yet. I don't even have to go yet. Now we're gone. Now we're gone. Now we're gone with Storm Lark. Now we're literally off to the races. It's another Sprinters Cup. Can we break the record? Oh, we're breaking the record. We're breaking the record. He's so fast. Let's go. 18-1. Another record for Storm Lark. Another record for this boy. You can't tell me anything right now, man. You can't tell me anything with Storm Lark. What an absolute monster of speed. Crushes the record. Crushes that Sprinters Cup. Storm Lark is a monster. Literally. Oh, I cannot wait. This pedigree is crazy with the speed, man. It really is. This is our fastest family. Like, I know everybody likes the other family with, like, Wild Motion, Stardust King, excuse me, Kinky King, those horses. But this family that comes from Frugal, Lark, Thunder Jam, now Storm Lark, this is the fastest family of horses we have in this game. Eats the ground up. He sets the record, 18-1. It's another Sprinters Cup, his 3rd in a row. Storm Lark can do no wrong. In fact, he's so fast, he's slow. Exactly, Elite. He's so fast, he's actually really slow. It's amazing. Like I was falling asleep. I was falling asleep. I really was. I'm just like, this horse, he just can't figure it out. What a year though. Another good year for us. Are we winning? And we're 2nd in the jockey standings. Not that I care. We've won that title. Last race of this season. It's with Sweet Delight. She's not the favorite. It's a G2 Sunrise. That's concerning. I need to win this race. Winning this race for Sweet Delight will unlock the Triple Crown races. If we can't get this, I don't know if she'll be out. She should still be able to run in the Triple Crowns races, even if we don't win here today. But I don't know. This game is weird. This game is kind of weird with some of its race eligibility. I mean, even people in the FAQs and the forums don't have 100% knowledge on everything. Like, they were like, oh, I think you either do this, win this race by doing this or that. It's literally like in text. Isn't Sunrise a grade 1? No. In this game, Sunrise is a G2 on dirt in Kyoto. Cully D's in this field too. Sweet, she's got to get this done. We have to win this race. Now, Spy Romance, we have the same leg type. There's no way Spy Romance is better than Sweet Delight. From Deep Delight out of Scabbit? There's no way. No way. It's a 5-horse, Spy Romance. I'm going to keep an eye on that horse for sure. She doesn't get out well. She really doesn't. She has terrible braking. Terrible braking. Terrible, terrible, terrible braking, which means I have to work her harder out of the gate, which is not what I like to do. Spy Romance, where are you at? Okay. So she's directly in front of me. Can she run here? She's in the blue. I'm not complaining. If she's okay running here, I will run her as a closer. I mean, I'll run her as a mid to closer for sure. That means we should be saving ground compared to Spy Romance. We're already almost 4.5 furlongs away with this race. Now I got to get her moving up a lot closer. Yeah, you got to get a lot closer. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this positioning right now. I hope this field evens out. I'm going to have to punch through. I'm going to make an outside move as soon as it opens. As soon as it opens. They're not going to move. They're not going to move. They're not going to move. Here we go. Spy Romance is in traffic. I'm going to have to punch my way through. It's a tough grade 1. These horses are stuck. She's battling. She's battling, but she's not making any real progress here. Oh, it's a tough grade 1. Get up for third, please. She just gets up for third. That was a bad race. The start really screwed us. There was no way I could get her to the front. Like, the field was you see the field, guys. They're not even separated by more than 6 lanes. That was a tough grade 2. Oh, man, that sucks. Frankel or Frankie? I definitely remember that horse. I can't remember the pronunciation, but Frankel, right? Ah, man, we could have potentially won that race if we could have gotten out in front. See, the favorite finished in 11th. That was a really tough race. There was nowhere I could go, honestly. Frankel, gotcha, yeah, that's what I thought. Fast horse, right? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm bummed out about that, man, because like she got a bad start from the beginning, and I had to play catch up. There was no way I could have gotten her to the front after that bad start, and then even in deep stretch, we were still a little bit back, and the space wasn't as clear. Franco was a legend. It's so interesting how great horses don't always do well for breeding. You know what I mean? Like, their foals don't turn out to be nowhere near as good as, like, the parents did. So there's no best 2-year-old colt this year. No surprise, Stormlark gets Horse of the Year again. He gets Best Sprinter and Miler again. He gets Best Older Colt again. And Wings of War. Can you guys believe that? Because of that G1 win. Wings of War gets Best 2-year-old filly. From Warframe out of Winged Shark. I'm telling you, there's something maybe to that line that may start to come through. His foals have been amazing? Oh, so you guys have difference of opinions on his foals. Gotcha. I see. Did we win the jockey title? No, just Horse of the Year. Stormlark, he does it again. What a boy. We finished second in the jockey standings. We just lose to Arlen by 1 race. I'm not even worried. Dream Cup. Oh, I'm there. Let's go. With who? I got to do a save, actually. We're here with Stormlark. 8 furlongs. Oh, we're winning this. Whirlwind? Stormlark's faster than Whirlwind. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Stormlark is faster than Whirlwind in this game. Tender values here. Who else? Hot Moon. Okay. it's really going to be us with Stormlark, Whirlwind, maybe Tender Value shows up in there. Hot Moon, like, no. Page dedicated to Frankel and his foes. That's pretty cool, actually. 501. Super skills, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, that happens in horse racing pretty frequently. Like, it's not uncommon to have a horse that could, per se, win the Triple Crown, and then that horse, you know, as far as the sire is concerned, he sires a bunch of foals, and then maybe, like, 5 to 10 out of those foals, five or 10 of those foals, I should say, out of dozens of them actually turn out to be real, like, grade 1 winning horses. Like, I feel like there's this misconception that, like, every great horse breeds really well. And I feel like it's the opposite. You know what I mean? Like, amazing foals will come out, but it's not like it's a common thing. Like, for the most part, as far as achieving the same success as their parents, that seems to rarely happen, actually. When you think about horses that have won the really big races and events over the last 2 decades, their offspring have not, for the most part, achieved the same level of success, is what I'm trying to say. But this is the dream mile here for Stormlark. Whirlwind's in this field, post position 6. I'm looking out for him. But Stormlark's fastest horse on track, fastest horse in the game. He just won Horse of the Year. He's the best sprinter in Miler. To me, if Whirlwind could compete with us, Whirlwind would be there. I don't think he can. I don't think Tender, Hot Moon, I don't think any of those horses are faster than Stormlark. Who am I looking for? I am looking for Whirlwind. Where are you at? Okay. Exactly, super skills. Like, it correlates, I think, more for actual, like, it correlates more for human athletes compared to, like, animal athletes, you know? Horses, it's kind of hit or miss. Humans, for the most part, if, like you said, you have a really good NFL player, a really good footballer, a really good baseball, basketball player, whatever. That player retires, has kids, whatever. Their kids usually grow up to be pretty good if they take the sport seriously. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Muhammad Ali and his daughter, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I think, when it comes to human athletes. We're gone. Whirlwind is driving. Whirlwind is driving, but he's not Stormlark. Whirlwind's going to be a clear second, but Stormlark's the best horse on track, bro. He's gone. He wins the Dream Mile Cup. Stormlark is doing crazy things for a sprinter. Stardust King made the biggest waves from being able to run a very wider distance. Stormlark is the best and fastest horse I've ever had in a game. Did we set another record? Yeah, Layla Ali was great. Indeed, she was. Did we set another record? I wasn't even paying attention. I really wasn't. No, we didn't. Okay. Thought we set another record. I was going to say. Back-to-back records in G1s? We're not G1. You guys get what I'm saying. Stormlark, let's go. What domination from this colt, man. He gets the Dream Cup. Again, we get another Dream Cup victory. It goes to Stormlark. This colt can do no wrong. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What a year. What another great year of Gallop Racer for us. Let's do a quick save. And let's see what we can work on this season. I will be taking a short break here. When I say short break, I mean just my typical coffee restroom break. Come back. Oh, man. Stormlark, what a freaking horse, man. So happy. So ecstatic with his performance for us. He's been fantastic, hasn't he? I mean, realistically, he still hasn't been challenged. He only lost 2 races because I intentionally wanted him to lose those 2 races. Oh, gosh. It's amazing how much they buffed Blue's Breeze. Basic Blue, if you're watching this back, bro, remember, I think we were talking about that. Maybe in your live stream, or I at least recall you mentioning it. Look how bad Blue's Breeze is in this game. His stamina is non-existent. His speed is barely above average. His star ratings are horrendous. Man, they buffed the world out of him in the newer Gallop Racer titles. That's amazing. Formal Ruin, are you any good to use? I like that spurt. I like the incline. I like the guts. I like the stamina. Closer. Speed is eh. But that fast spurt with the guts rating, I like that. Good growth type as well. But 210k, I mean, what would I really... Outside of that growth spurt, that's the only thing I guess I'd really be getting. So, of course, I'm not going to do that. All right, guys. Let's see. Stormlark, 5 years old. 19 races, 17 wins. He's going for 20. Won't he be our first horse to actually achieve over 20 wins? Legitimately. Diamond Dust, she's 5 for 5. Wings of War, 3 for... I can't believe she got her first grade 1 win. So happy for this gal. Does something her father could never do. She wins the Colt Cup. She wins a sprinter's... I mean, a mile's not a sprinter's race, but you get what I mean. It's definitely meant for more, sprinter horses than, your long-distance horses. So the fact that she won that as a long-distance horse is amazing. Sweet Delight just missed out on winning that grade 1 with her, or that grade 2 with the Sunrise. But I wonder if she'll still be eligible for any special races this year. I hope so. No. Oh, February's only 4 years old and up. Actually, I just want to see, what is she eligible for this year? Universal Cup? That's for 4 years old. 4-year-olds, is it not? That's what I thought. Cherry Cup, of course, Azalea, your typicals, Young Mile. Yeah, losing that grade 2. Oh, that upsets me, man, because we can't put her in the Triple Crown this year. Louisville, Baltimore, and New York, those tracks are evading me, but I have to win that grade 2, and I can't do it. We didn't do it. I need better... I mean, I need legitimate dirt horses for sure, but yeah, like... that's disappointing. Wings of War, maybe... Will she be eligible? Nah. You have to win that grade 2, definitely. You have to win that grade 2. We lost it, so... No Triple Crown for us this season. That's... Unless I could buy a 2-year-old, but it wouldn't matter. You still have to win that grade 2. It's disappointing, man. And I forgot, you can only buy 3-year-olds in this game anyway, so that sucks. Anyways, guys, coffee restroom break. I will be right back.
dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
All right. Guitarist, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, I mean, as long as you've been watching, that's fine. Like, I'm sure I can see, like, people are watching and not commenting, and that's 100% fine. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. As long as you are here whenever you can be here, whether you're talking or not, it's all that matters to me. It's all that matters to me, honestly. So, Storm Lark, I'm still going for a title for him. I swear we have to win one more grade 1. I mean, one more grade... Yeah, one more grade 1 at 8 furlongs. Sorry, I'm not even making any sense, am I? Can anybody even run the February? Like, Storm Lark, he would do terrible in that race, I think. Yeah, his speed, he's a turf horse. Purely turf speed. Black Ruby can maybe run in the February S, actually. Yeah, she can run in that. So we'll go ahead and put her in that race. I think I am going for Dirt, Champ of Dirt with her anyways. She's our best dirt horse, so... I have to find a good dirt colt to breed with her. We need more dirt horses for surely. Are you eating chocolate? Oh, no. I'm not a huge chocolate person. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not a huge chocolate person. I'm not a huge sweets person in general. I'm really not. Oh, wow. This is going to be Diamond Dust. This will be her last year. I forgot. She is going to peak quickly. She's still not even GR rank 1 yet. She's not even close. So we have to have a heck of a year with Diamond Dust. Now, I can go for Queen of Europe or Grand Champ. Queen of Europe would be nice, but the European G1s don't happen all the way till the middle of summer, so we have plenty of time. Grand Cup Spring, she's got time for that as well, so let's just get her in any grade 3 she can run in. We'll just run her 8 furlongs. You heard rustling? Oh, no. I was just getting I was getting something for my coffee, is what that was, but... No chocolates. Not over here. Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge chocolate person. I'm really not. I've never been a huge sweets person. I've always taken... Yeah. I guess, I don't like the feeling after eating that stuff. I feel really sluggish. Like I've been in sports all my life. 2 decades worth. And then like competitive sports, not just like, oh, I just kind of play this for fun. Like it's you know, it's really, really competitive. I hate sluggish feelings of consuming things. So anything that makes me feel sluggish or just not healthy, I can't really do it. Never really been able to. You're not a big fan of chocolate either? Yeah, like I can eat chocolate. That's the thing. There are certain things. Like I like Reese's, I like Kit Kats. I can eat cookies, of course, chocolate chip cookies I can always eat. But like I eat them every blue moon. It's not even like I can go a whole month without chocolate and I don't even think twice about it. You know what I mean? So that's how that's my relationship with chocolate. Who do we still have in the breeding barn? Just Whirlwind. I forgot. We still have him. I don't know who I'm gonna breed with him. A good filly for sure, but again, because he didn't race, he's only gonna help us so much. Like, I would have much rather bought these horses and raced with them. I don't like that I know some people are like, oh, they're giving you the horse. Why are you complaining? It's like, well, I showed it in the last live stream. Just being awarded a great horse and not having raced with it is going to not give you the 100% maximum of their stats compared to if you actually raced that horse and did well with it. That is going to help. We bred Cam's Crown and Stardust King a gazillion times, and it took forever to actually get a decent horse because, again, Cam's Crown didn't race. When I did Deep Delight and Scabbit, it only took, I think, 2 tries, and we got a pretty solid filly in Sweet Delight. And she's 4 for 3 on the year. She just missed out on that G1, only because she doesn't get out well. See, her braking is 2 stars. She wants to run towards the front, so I'm going to have to make more of a conscious effort to get her up there, but... You see this horse's stats from Deep Delight and Scabbit still growing. You see her growth type as well, pretty sustained. This horse, I think, is going to be... I don't know if she'll be better than Diamond Dust from Stardust King and Cam's Crown, but my point is, Cam's Crown not having raced really hurts. The same is going to be for Whirlwind, so it's like, I'm not I'm going to do a good breeding with Whirlwind, but I'm not going to, like, restart saves. Like, if it's a decent horse, I'm just going to roll with it because it's only going to be so good anyways. Frugal Larkin Whirlwind, I think if you race both of them, it'd be pretty insane, to be honest. I think it'd be a pretty insane horse. Exactly, Skills. That's me. I will get my cravings every blue moon, but, like, that's really about it. That's all I can do. I have to explain that to my girlfriend all the time. She's like, oh, don't you want these sweets? I'm like, hey, no, I don't. I don't. You should know this by now. She's a huge sweets person. My girlfriend is. So she's always wanting to offer me sweets. I'm like, you know, no. Thank you. Thank you, of course. But no, I don't want any sweets. Abigail, aren't you the one that said you really like Sedate Cheap's legs? Like, she has, like, the socks, essentially. I really like her socks. Does anybody know if we could breed the socks into horses? Since, like, you can't actually give your horses leg wraps in this game. Like, I wonder if we could just breed her with another horse that has, like, leg socks like these. Because you can't do wraps or bandages in this game. So this is, like, the closest look we could get to that. I really wonder if I could... I'm not even lying, since she's such an average horse, I would totally breed her with a colt just to get a line of horses, at least with leg socks in this game. Because I love the look. It's just unfortunate you can't actually customize anything. Oh, I'm plain Jane, bro. Vanilla all the way. Vanilla all the way, guitarist. I'm as plain Jane could be. Let me tell you. What is happening right here? I have no space. Go. I had to drop her back so much. Now let's see if she has a crazy spurt to catch up. The fact that I had to drop her back that much, man. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. So annoying, and she's not even going to get up there. Maybe for top 5. Why? The AI in my playthrough just do not move in this game. They pick a lane and they stick with it. It's as if this is track and field, but like it's horse racing. Move on the track. Move. This is not track and field where you have to stay in your lane or you're disqualified. Now, obviously, you can't block a horse. But it's horse racing. You can use the track. All right, Rach. If I'm gone by the time you come back or whatever, it's been good having you here, bro. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Skills, that actually sounds pretty... A vanilla salted caramel. Academia. That sounds interesting. I usually don't even, like, get any sort of, like, that sounds good for sweets. But that actually sounds quite enticing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wings of War is up again. There's really nothing special she can run for a couple of months. So my best thing is just to get her some grade 3 wins. Now, this 10 furlong, I really don't want to run that distance. I'd rather run her a little bit shorter. And this has more money, so we'll go ahead and do that. We will be doing breeding this year with Stormlark. I'm not going to race him the entire year. I don't think there's really any point. I could race him all the way till he's a 6-year-old, but the thing is he's already on the decline, so we're not going to do that. And we'll have to find a good filly for him. A good broodmare. Stormlark and Sedate Chief. Don't trust me. I'm not going to do that. I mean, her stamina is abysmal. It's not abysmal. It's just not that great. Yeah. I'm looking at her just to think about other broodmares statistically I could breed with them. Yeah, I hear you, Skills, for sure. I also love Ben and Jerry Fish Food. I've actually never had that, Abigail. I have not had that. Can't say I have. Diamond Dust is up in a grade 3. She's going to pay 30 cents to win. Super Skills, I think you want to get in on this race. It's a 30-cent wager here, my friend. 30 cents to win wager, I should say. It's going to be a heck of a year this year. It really is. I don't know what to really expect, but we're going for a lot of titles. That's Ben and Jerry Fish Food. Yeah, I didn't even know Ben and Jerry had fish food, to be honest with you. Whatever that is. I'm assuming it's some flavor, right? Oh, of course I'm on. Oh gosh, that's hilarious, honestly. Do the other Gallop Racer games put horses this low in terms of their odds, or is it only this one? Like 1 cent, 20 cents in this game is actually not uncommon once you get to a point where you have great horses, you know? The thing in this game, it's taken us 2 decades to get to this point. Like, in reality, I'd be like 50 years old. If I started playing this game now, as I should say as a 30-year-old, and I kept playing this for 20 years in real life, that's how long it would have taken me in this game, in real life, to achieve this grade 1 domination we're having with our created horses. That's pretty crazy. I don't know if that's normal or if that's really slow. That's probably slow, I'd imagine. Yeah, I've never heard of Ben & Jerry's fish food. This is news to me. Definitely news to me. I was going for the record. We're not going to get there. But it's an easy win for Diamond Dust. And we'll roll home. We'll roll home. It's as easy as it gets with her, man. From Stardust King out of Cam's Crown. I still don't know her real potential yet because we have never really been challenged with her. We haven't been challenged. She's what, 6 for 6 now? 6 starts, 6 wins, 1 grade 1? If I ran her in 1? So I still don't really know what I don't really know what she's capable of. We haven't run against any real competition yet. Chocolate flavor shaped fish with caramel in the middle and chocolate ice cream. Oh, sorry, Abigail. You know, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. But, you know, in all honesty, like, my girlfriend probably likes the same thing. You two are similar in regards to the sweets likings for sure. Because I hear things like that and I'm like, yuck. You know, for me. But I know for you guys, it's just like, oh, it's amazing. I'm just like, you know what? I can't relate. I cannot relate. They have many different flavors. Yeah. I should try to be a little bit more active with my ice cream tasting and testing. But, you know, we'll get there when we get there. I can't do anything for Stormlark except for, like, a freaking grade 3. And he's going to be carrying a 218-pound handicap. I guess I'm just better off waiting to run him when he won't have a handicap at all. And I'm not going to run him on dirt. I think I can run him in this grade 2. That's a more doable handicap. It may not be the best for us, but we can still try it. I don't understand how announcers of races call them times. If the teletype says 46 and 4, the announcer says 46.2. How does that work? Good question. I couldn't even tell you, guitarist. I know it's a thing to it. I can't explain it. Like, I understand it, but I can't explain it, so. Oh, wow. Sedate Cheap is already on the decline. She costs 2,600. I mean, what did I get her for, honestly? Like, really, what did I buy this filly for? I genuinely don't even remember. She's a filly I don't remember what my initial plans were. Most other horses I always remember. I genuinely don't even remember what I bought her for. Ooh. Desert Diver. 5-star guts rating. I don't have a single horse with a guts rating like that. Decent growth type. We need more colts. Desert Diver, I think I'm going to welcome to the family. Do you like breed? Do you line breed in these games? Mac, what do you mean exactly? Scabbard's back again. I like that 5-star guts rating. The temper isn't good. The incline is good. So Desert Diver. See, Authentic reminds me of Desert Diver. Front-running horse, good stamina, which helps his... Like, Authentic isn't the fastest horse on track. He's a very good, strong, stamina-based horse with enough speed to stay in front. This is literally who Authentic reminds me of, Desert Diver. father to daughter or son to mother. Oh, no, Lily. I stick away from inbreeding in this game. In most of the games, inbreeding doesn't work for me. Like, it actually hurts my lines. So hard to do since this game's breeding is just smashing two horses together into one, right? And that too, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you're really just taking two horses into one. So yeah, once you breed them, they're gone. You can't even use the same breeding pair again. It's inline breeding when it works, inbreeding when it doesn't, yeah. Inline breeding and inbreeding. Like I said, inbreeding really doesn't work in this game. It's hard to do. Like if you get a filly, or let's say stud broodmare creates a filly, you can't breed the filly with the father because the father is going to be gone. Like the game gets rid of the horses once you breed them. So inbreeding is like not even a thing in this game. I really like Desert Diver. I'm a little... that price at 148K is not super ideal. I'm going to think on it. We still have what? We still have the whole month. I'm going to think on it. I like Desert Diver a lot. I like that 5-star guts rating. We don't have a single horse with guts rating like that. I think that'll be really crucial for winning the harder races. Today Cheap's up. She's still not the favorite. She's already on the decline. Oh gosh, I would breed her in Whirlwind, not to save it, but just to see what type of horse we would get. I may do it for laughs and giggles, because I don't even know who I would breed Sedate Chief with. Like sure as heck not with Storm Lark. We don't have any other colts. I may try her in Whirlwind, not because I'm gonna save it, unless it actually turned out to be well, but just to literally see what the game would say. Yeah, inbreeding is not good in Gallop Racer for sure. I learned that the hard way. It definitely destroys your lines. I think it rivals Stars. If you're doing it for like coats and stuff, that's fine because you're just breeding just for more aesthetics. You're not really breeding for like performance. But in these games with performance, you don't want to inbreed at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, animals are not people. I get that though, but in real life breeding animals, things work differently. Yeah. Yeah, in video games, it's not worth it. It does mess you up. So. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sedate Chief, like she's already on the decline. I don't know what else she can really achieve. Titles are gonna be extremely difficult with her. I'm gonna retire her after this race. I'm gonna breed her in Whirlwind just to see what would even happen. I'm just purely curious. I'm purely curious what type of horse they would create, just considering how poor she is in comparison to him. Watch, it actually turned out to be pretty halfway decent. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Abigail, I never would either. I would never inbreed. Even if I had the animals or whatever I'm trying to achieve, I wouldn't inbreed. I would simply just not do it. And that's just a personal preference. I'm not even talking about like the logistics, the morality, the science, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm just like a personal preference. I wouldn't. Just for me. Not to mention, KNS actually has a farm. So it makes sense for you, KNS, to do whatever obviously you do on your farm. But I don't have a farm. I certainly would like a ranch with nothing crazy, honestly. I mean, that is the goal. So me and my girlfriend are working towards getting a ranch out west. Get a horse. We'll have our dogs. Really basic stuff. So Black Ruby, she's up in the February stakes, this grade 1. If she wins this, she can have a really solid year. And, yeah, she is the heavy favorite. There's not a single horse in this field close to her, so I like the name Gulf Sweeper. I love that horse's name, even though that horse is kind of blah in this game. Black Ruby up to win. Let's go. As you said, my sir. Interesting fact of the day. Did you know that roughly 35% of racehorses are inbred? Yeah, of course. Of course. I did actually know that. A lot of racehorses are inbred. Now, I wonder, has anybody ever done the research to know if, like, the best race horses, like especially thoroughbreds, come from families that don't have a lot of inbreeding, or are the best horses from inbred families? Can anybody attest to that? You know what I mean? Now, Black Ruby, she's not in a good position right now. I can't get her to the front. What are they doing up here? I don't know what these horses are doing, but this is not good at all. So, yeah, ostriches on ranches are not uncommon. It's a very common thing for sure. I'm just going to keep her to the outside. We have a long way to go, man. Come on, Ruby. Come on, Ruby. Dig in, gal. Dig in. Furlong and a half left to go. Dig in, please. I messed up this race. And I don't want to redo the save. I'm not paying attention. Sorry, guys. I'm really not paying attention. I got to focus up here a little bit because these are races we really need to win. I wasn't paying attention. I'm too into the chat. The conversation in the chat, and I got a bad start with her. I couldn't get her in position. That was an easy grade 1 win. I got to focus up just a tad bit. I got to focus up a tad bit here because we needed to win that, and I'm not going to redo my save. Yeah, too much good discussion going on. This is true. That's frustrating. I really needed that win. Gosh, I really, really, really needed that win. I wonder... That's really frustrating. That was an easy win for us. Yeah, my save file was over 30 minutes ago. Definitely not going back, so... 2 wins I needed on dirt, and I didn't get either one of them. Black Ruby should have won that. She loses it. Sweet Delight was supposed to win the Sunrise before the New Year. She lost that. Like... Granted, Sweet Delight's on a dirt horse. Black Ruby should have, could have, we're supposed to win that, and we botched it. Ruby seems a lot like Ruffian. I know what you mean. Today, Chief, I'm retiring her now. I'm going to breed her in Whirlwind just to be funny. Darn, man. Darn. That's you guys know me. I hate losing races like those. Because to me, they're very winnable. I'm supposed to win them. In the field wasn't even tough. Like, I just didn't have her in a good position the whole time. So she wasn't in a good spot to win that race. That's my fault. Ruffian was undefeated, but Ruby's just as fast? Yeah, I think so. That's the thing. We could have easily blown that field out of the water. So frustrating. Anyways, it's over with. I'm breeding these two just to see what happens. I'm not going to save this. So don't worry. I'm sure some people are cringing. I'm just doing this for laughs and giggles. I generally don't like losing races, but I hate losing those types. That's in a completely avoidable race to lose. Ooh, horse has the leg type. I mean, the legs. Bad guts rating. 7 to 12. Good spurt. 99 already. Fast spurt. Didn't turn out as poorly as I thought, to be honest. I thought Whirlwind and Sedate Chief would have created something worse. But actually, no. When I look at the growth type, that is pretty bad. So, never mind. Okay. We tried it, and we're over it. So, I'm still contemplating on buying Desert Diver. Because like I said, I don't have a single horse with guts rating at 5 stars. It's kind of hard to breed for that if you don't already have a horse with it. Like Stormlark, 4-star guts rating. Black Ruby, 4 stars. Wings of War, 4 stars. Diamond Dust, 4 stars. Sweet Delight, 4 stars. We need even gutsier horses. Is 3 out of 5 really a bad guts rating? Honestly, super skills in this game, it can make or break you. I had a horse that finished in the top 3 21 out of 22 times, but he couldn't win a grade 1. Why? Because his guts rating was 3 out of 5. His daughter, who has a 4-star guts rating now, Wings of War, because of just an extra star for guts rating, she had enough to win her first grade 1 as a 2-year-old. So yes, I would definitely say in my experience, 1 star difference of guts rating, it's a pretty big difference in this game. If we're going to look at these 5-star ratings on a scale of 0 to 100%, a 3-star guts rating means your horse is only going to be gutsy at a 60% level. 4 stars, 80%. 5 stars, you're right there for the picking. So, yeah, I personally think the guts rating makes a huge difference. I couldn't win a grade 1 with Wing of War. He was close, but he could never win it. He didn't have the heart to actually beat out the other horses deep in the stretch when it came to grade 1s. So, Desert, I mean, I haven't seen, even, I swear Whirlwind doesn't even have a 5-star guts rating, does he? See? Whirlwind, great horse, 4-star guts rating, which means if you find a 5-star guts rated horse in here, you should probably pick them up because it's not like they're common. So, I think I am going to buy Desert Diver. I think I'm going to do that. We need more colts anyways. All we have is Stormlark, who I'm going to be retiring. Whirlwind, who is essentially retired. And then we'll need another one. Wings of War. Speaking of the gal, she's up and she's the favorite in the grade 3 here today, Golden Gate. She's going 9 furlongs. I need to pay attention, make sure I actually get ahead of the field, and we should win this with relative ease. You guys are talking about roosters and other stuff I don't know anything about, so, you know, keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Okay, better start here for Wings. Better start. But yeah, I'm going to buy Desert Diver. I really want a 5-star guts rated horse for sure. If I can find a filly with a 5-star guts rating, that'd be great as well. But I'm not going to go crazy if I don't find a filly with that rating. But Desert Diver with 5 stars, I think will be good to breed with a broodmare that has at least 4 stars minimum, which they all do. And maybe we'll get 5 stars. How strong do I have my coffee? Not too strong. It's like half a cup of espresso. And when I say half, it's really not that much. Not for me. Keep in mind, it takes a lot for me to feel the effects of anything I really take. Body's different, higher metabolism, whatever else you want to explain. So if I'm drinking coffee, like 1 cup of coffee, even if as a couple shots of espresso, I'd have to drink like a lot of it. But yeah, not too strong. I'm actually drinking decaf, to be honest. It's the only thing I have right now. Got to go shopping. Okay, Wings of War. Here she goes. Okay, why is my computer acting slow today? Look at Wings of War. She's so much stronger than her father. It's amazing. Like, he couldn't win races like this. Despite the fact that he did win races. But his daughter's doing much better. Wings of War. I'm loving it so far. Your dad's dad had a horse like that, but everyone that walked by the stall, then the horse got smacked in the face by a bucket and never tried that again. Wow. So is that a thing? Since I've never owned a horse. I know some of you guys have owned horses and have been around them for sure much longer than I have. Would you say some horses you've met definitely have their own personalities? Like, it's really a thing. It's not just merely like, oh, all horses are exactly the same. Like, you could actually differentiate personalities among horses. Like, you know how you can with dogs for sure? Are horses the same way? Because I've never been around them that long to know for sure if they had different personalities. I mean, of course, I figure so. Most species do have a personality, especially more intelligent ones. You've been starting ponies for years and even adopted a Mustang? Really? That's awesome. All horses are different, as I suspected. Okay, Diamond Dust. She's 6 for 6. 6 wins, 6 starts, 6 starts, 6 wins. This is her best year. And I have to go for Queen of Europe. But again, she can't race in anything special for a while. I'll get her in this grade 2. Top 3 go to Azalea Cup. That's... Actually, can Wings of War run in that? Is she capable? Yeah, 4 wins. She's going to do much better than her father. I'm really happy about that. I think I can... I'm going to scratch Diamond Dust. I want Wings of War in that Azalea, because she might actually be able to win that. Not saying Diamond Dust can't. Diamond Dust definitely can. But Wings of War, I want to get this pedigree a little bit more. They lack grade 1. There's only 1 grade 1 win in the pedigree of Wings of War. So I'm trying to make her better than what she is. And I think she's capable. You called your two ponies in today, and they were like, "Nah, bro, staying out back." Yo, that's great. That's honestly great. They're like, "Not today. We're just gonna chill here. You can do whatever you want to do, but we're gonna chill here for the time being." That's actually great. Apricot, top 3 go to Cherry Cup. That's fine. I mean, granted, I think Wings of Diamond Dust will do better with the distance, probably. I think Wings of War and the Cherry Cup would actually. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna put them in the opposite races. I want Wings of War to challenge for that Cherry Cup. She's not a sprinter, but she's doing much better at the shorter distances. I think because she has so much stamina. So I'm gonna get her in this race to go to the Cherry Cup, and because Diamond Dust, despite not having greater stamina, she has more speed. I'm gonna put her in this race for the Azalea Cup because that race is a little bit tougher. I think 10 furlongs, a little bit tougher. So I'm gonna do that and see how that plays out. And I think I'm buying Desert Diver now because I won't. Oh no, I can buy them next week actually. But there's no point in waiting until next week. I'm just gonna buy them now. Desert Diver, I need that guts rating. Welcome to the fam. Now, are there any fillies with like a 5-star guts rating? Two-star guts rating. I don't even want to think about that. Scabbit's actually, she's a solid brood mare. I know she doesn't look like it, guys, but if you want to use Scabbit in this game, I would recommend it. Just win with her. Keep her out of grade 1s for the most part. Just try to dominate grade 2s and grade 3s. And she can be a pretty solid broodmare for you. Of course, she's nothing like she is in the newer games, but she's not terrible. She's not terrible here. She's just clearly buffed up. Sweet Delight, though. Speaking of Scabbit's daughter, she's up right now in this grade 3. She's going to pay 70 cents to win. Super skills. Again, you're going to want to get in on this action here. Yeah. Now, let me try something here. This is starting to really bother me, and I don't know why it's happening. Hopefully this fixes it to an extent. Is there anything else even running? Not really. Here we go. Definitely makes for fun times. Hands high, elite. Oh my goodness. Guys are having good combos here today. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying just being just a spectator like always, honestly. I just listen and observe. I'm not even much of a talker myself. Contrary to belief, I'm not actually a talker. Especially when it comes to just random stuff in public and social settings with people I don't know. Of course I know you guys, but you're having good conversations I genuinely am just listening to. And I'm trying to focus up because I've dropped like 2 races I really shouldn't have dropped. 2 big races to win dirt titles. And now like I can't win a dirt title this year because I dropped those 2 races already. That's a little bit annoying. I do need to... I need more dirt horses to have more chances. I only have 1 real dirt horse here. Like Sweet Delight, the filly I'm on now, her father, Deep Delight, I turned him into a dirt horse before I retired him. But Scabbit was still turf, so I can only do so much with Sweet Delight. Yeah, for sure, KNS, man. Trust me. I tell my girlfriend about this all the time. Like, I would much rather deal and talk with animals than people. Like, that's why I want to live on a ranch. I want to be away. Not completely just cut off from civilization for forever, but, like, at least have my space and have my animals, which, hard to disappoint, right? People have ambitions. People have agendas. Animals don't. They're not conscious to that extent. I know they can be, but... Animals aren't most animals, I should say, are not plotting revenge. They're not trying to see you fail. Those things don't even cross their mind, right? It's a good grade 3 win there for Sweet Delight. It's an easy one. All my horses are grade 1 horses that we currently have. So, like, that's an easy win. It's a good win. It's an easy one. We move on. Glad you guys understand, though. I always feel like I'm one of the only people that feels like that. Everybody else that comes into contact with me looks at me like I'm the craziest species alive.
Oh, you don't want to socialize with people? What? What do you mean?
It's like, yeah, man, people are draining. People are draining. Like, my gosh, animals are simple, right? to an extent when it comes to like knowing what to expect from them and knowing what not to expect. You don't necessarily have to sleep with one eye open. You know, for the most part, I mean, your animals, you take care of them, they love you. You know, you're the most important thing in their life. People are not the same way. They're really not. I did get Desert Diver. This young horse race, can he run this? I didn't even check. Okay, 10 to 14, yeah. Okay, that's fine. He's 3 years old. What title can I go for with Desert Diver? What's his leg type? I'll have to check. I can talk to dogs. We all should be able, any of us that have dogs, we know how to talk to our dogs, right? They actually understand us. We all have a gift. Chihuahuas or double spawn? Oh, 100%. 100%. I love dogs, but Chihuahuas, bro, it's like, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. Really, KNS? All your Chihuahuas have been model citizens. See, we all have different experiences, different preferences with different animals and things. That's pretty amazing. Desert Diver paying 80 cents to win in his first race with us. I like the sound of it. I like the sound of it. For Desert Diver, guys, I really like the sounds that he's going to be paying pretty well here to win. 80 cents is pretty incredible. The game didn't freeze. I'm just messing around with my spreadsheet here for the second. Just adding Desert Diver to the collection. He's a 3-year-old colt. He runs 10 to 14 furlongs on the turf. And, he's a really strong boy. Desert Diver, he's really, really, really strong. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. I mean, we need more colts. Like, we had a whole bunch of colts, then we got a crap ton of fillies from breeding, and now we need more colts. This is also true KNS. I have been around a lot of people that do not take proper care of their smaller dogs. Hence why those dogs are kind of like bats out of hell. It's like their owners don't properly take care of them. I've been around very well-behaved small dogs. Like my girlfriend's sister has a small dog and extremely well-behaved, really smart. He's like a wiener Chihuahua dog, but he's not chaotic at all. But like my sister's sister, I mean my girlfriend's sister, actually, she really takes good care of them. But I feel like most people that own small dogs don't really train them properly for one. They definitely don't. And they don't take care of them like they should too. They just kind of let those dogs do whatever because they're small dogs. And it's like, it's still a dog. Like, take care of it. Like, just because it's small and it's tiny doesn't mean you neglect it and you just let it do whatever it wants. I never understand that. Your Chihuahua's only behaved when he's sleeping? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a Chihuahua dog. I'm definitely a big boy type of dog, trust me. Great Dane, wolf dogs, your German Shepherds, Dobies are wonderful. Yeah, I'm definitely a bigger, stronger dog type of dude myself. Your 8-pound crested killed 6 rats this weekend. Nice. Good training only goes a long way. Yep, that's the main thing. Good training goes a long way with any animal you have, regardless of if it's small, big, whatever. It's all about the training. Desert Diver, he wins by 3.5 lengths. I mean, what a shocker. It's Desert freaking Diver. And he's actually still pretty good in this game. He didn't get like, he probably still got buffed a bit in the newer titles, but it's not like a drastic difference. Like, he's still solid enough in this game compared to other games. You've met one behaved Chihuahua at about 20. I mean, sure. I mean, from my experience with Chihuahuas, that's usually how it goes. Fast Navy is now available, ironically, and I don't have the money for him. It's fine. I mean, he's been popping up in the shop for over 10 years. I just don't want him right now. East of Pool. Not a bad filly, to be honest, but growth type's coming down too soon. Strong Hawk, no stamina, terrible spurt, yuck. Okay. So what can we do for Desert Diver this year? Stormlark's going to be anxious he's not raced. It's okay. You'll be fine, bro. It'll be fine. I mean, I'm just gonna put them in grade 1s whenever they're available. That's really the only thing I can do with Desert Diver. I need another filly though. Like, who am I gonna? I mean, I'm not gonna breed Stormlark or Whirlwind with Sedate Chief. I'm probably just gonna have to save her when I get like another average colt or something. I'm not really sure. Diamond Dust, she's up into grade 2. She's gonna pay 70 cents to win. It's the same deal, man. Same deal. We're on to the next. Let's go. How did this stream get to talking about dogs and chihuahuas? Like, how did we get to this point? I'm loving it. It's just like, you know, when you're into a conversation, but you don't even realize, you don't even remember, like, how did this combo even start? Like, how did we get here? Oh my gosh. Great times, man. I don't know what to do with breeding this year. We'll definitely get another created horse, but again, with who knows? Whirlwind, I don't know what to do with him. Like, I guess I'll have to wait to breed him with one of our current fillies. Sedate Chief, probably the same thing, because I'm not going to waste time breeding her with Stormlark. Definitely not Desert Diver. I mean, to be honest, I don't even have to use Sedate Chief for breeding, unless I... No, that's a lie. I do want to use her for breeding, because I like her leg wrap she's got going on. To be honest, I could breed her with a colt. I don't really care about breeding her with. I just don't know who that's going to be. So Diamond Dust is gone. It's a grade 2, as I told everybody. Can we break the record? Can we break the record? Can she break the record? Ah, is she going to get there? No. 7/10 off. 7 to 9/10 off of breaking the record. Not even like I was trying, but once I realized how much time was still left, I'm like, oh, let me actually push this a little bit. She's doing what her father did, what her great-grandfather and she's doing what every horse in this family has done. She's winning races by lengths easily without being challenged. I still don't know what her real potential is yet. She has yet to be challenged on the track. She's 7 for 7. 7 starts, 7 wins. Is Diamond Dust. Stormlark up again. Grade 2. Not the favorite here, but that's because he's been a little bit anxious about not having race. Ray Babe. Are they really telling me Ray Babe is going to beat me today? I think that's a total lump of crap. Seriously. Despite the fact that he hasn't raced in a while, they're telling me he's going to lose to Ray Babe today? Really? No disrespect to Ray Babe, but she's not as fast as Stormy. Not even close. I take offense to that. I take major offense to that. There is no freaking way they're telling me Stormlark is going to... Well, I could lose this race if I do something stupid, but like... Not a great start. That's fine. Ray Babe gets out well. I'm keeping up with Ray Babe the whole race, so like she's not even going to get away from me. I'm staying right behind Ray Babe. You know what? I'm going to drop him back a little bit because I want to move here. There we go. Oh, let's see. Oh gosh, you guys have some really crazy stories, man. Wow, Ray Babe is really taking off. She might actually beat Stormlark. Oh, she's smoking us. She's smoking us. Oh, I gassed Stormy today. Like I said, if I messed this race, surely I could lose it. I gassed him. Granted, he wasn't in blue. He was in purple. That didn't help. Okay. I said it before we got in the gates. I'm like, I could lose this race if I mess it up. Stamina wasn't good. His conditioning wasn't ideal either. Well, fair play, fair play. I mean, I'm still going to get... I want to get one more title with Stormlark. I still want to get one more title. And we're going... I need to win one more G1, I think, at 8 furlongs. Let me see. He is dropping, but not as fast as I thought. So, 1, 2, 3. We should have Best Miler. I don't think you have to get all of this in the same year, do you? No, you don't. You can. I swear you can get Best Miler at any time. I just really want to put Storm Lark in one more grade 1. If I can. He can't even... Young Mile Cup is 3-year-olds, right? Yeah. I really wanted to get Storm Lark another title, but like I don't want to race him for another 6 months minimum. Like I could race... You know what? I could race him till June. That's fine. The Spring Mile is like my last chance to try to get that title. I'll race him till June. I prefer not to, but he should be okay, I hope. And, I'll have to put him in a grade 3 in May. It's like the best he can do, really. Sweet Delight, she's ready to go again. Yeah, she's coming along quite nicely from a horse out of Deep Delight from Scabbit. At least for my liking. She's our most expensive graded horse, that's for sure. This year for Sweet Delight, I'm still going... Well, she can't get the Triple Crown anymore. Star of USA, we can't even get that because I don't have those races unlocked. She can go for Star of Europe. She can definitely go for Star of Europe. She can also run in the Cherry Cup. There's a lot going on here. Let me think. Now, Diamond Dust has won a grade 1, I think. I don't know who to put in the Cherry Cup. Wings of... Oof. I'll be patient, actually. I'm going to wait till after this race today to decide what to do. Wings of War. She's the favorite in today's G2. It's amazing. She really is much better than her father. Much, much, much better. And I'm very happy about that. Because I loved Warframe. He could not win a grade 1. He was very close. He just couldn't get it done. But his daughter, she has much more motivation and desire to win than he does. So that's fantastic. Because this is a really good line for stamina. It should be. Like, I don't have to worry about stamina with her at all. I feel like that's what's helping her actually win the races she's winning. So as long as I can continue to keep that stamina good in this family, this breeding line, yeah, this family can be good. All they really need is speed. The stamina's there. The guts is now there. All this family really needs is speed. And this family could compete with the Stardust King, Wild Motion, Cosmosis family of horses for sure. This line just needs some speed in there. Wings of War and Whirlwind could be a good breeding combination. Or whoever's going to peak the quickest. I think it's actually Diamond Dust. I'll probably do Diamond Dust and Whirlwind, to be honest. Might as well. Diamond Dust and Whirlwind is probably what I'll do for breeding. See, Wings of War, she's got so much stamina left in the tank. I can run her really hard here in the stretch. And, like, she's gonna have way more than all these other horses. Look at this! Look at the closing speed from Wings of War. She's not even a sprinter. Not even a sprinter. She's going to get up to win this race at the wire. Cut it close, but she gets it done. She gets it done. Let's go. Wings of War. I like it. KNS, yeah. She is definitely a champ. He was always getting second or third Warframe. Yep. Yeah, he can never just win consistently as far as first place, but his daughter, she's already at 5 wins. She hasn't even been on track for a whole year, and she's already at 5 wins. So, titles for her I'm going for is either Entertainer or Heroine of USA. So I think I'm going to put her in that Cherry Cup for sure. Yeah, Wings of War. She's doing really well. Her speed and stamina are pretty close on the turf. She's a solid 4 ranked horse on average. Look at that growth type. She's got a lot of racing in her. So I'm hoping several titles with her performances will go. Will she be in the blue for the Cherry Cup? That I don't know. So I'm going to wait to put a horse in there once we get to that time. Black and Ruby. We got to put her on the dirt. We got to get her in some more dirt action for sure. But she's going to have quite a layoff. Can she do the King Cup Spring? Not really. I mean, she probably could, actually. She has decent enough stamina. Black Ruby, what to do with you? What to do with you? G2, 12.5 in Jacksonville? I'll take it, I guess. I don't really want to do anything else. Sweet Delight, I'm waiting on. And Desert Diver, he's already set to go again. He runs 10 to 14. There's really nothing here that I like for him. But I'll run him in this G2 at 9. Top 3 go to his Elliott Cup. I mean, sure, whatever. Alright. So we'll go ahead and do a quick save. Alright. Let's see what to do here. Desert Diver, he's up. Favorite, what a shocker. Coco Nut right out there with us. See what we can get done here. Won't be too long of a stream here today. I mean, we'll definitely be ending after this season. We still have 9 months to go, so stream will end up once we get to the end of the year in this particular season. I forgot, Desert Diver wants to be leading. Yikes. I think he'll be fine running even behind the leader. He has good stamina. He has enough stamina. But I got to get him to the front. Desert, please, get to the front, man. Thank you. I know I had to work you pretty hard for that. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Bad start. Hope I don't mess up this race. Where's Coco Nut? Because that horse could actually challenge us since I didn't do well with the stamina. Oh, Coco Nut's in a great position. That horse could really make a problem for us. I may have messed this up. Rage, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Why is my game, like, stuttering right now? I'm not even running anything on my computer. This is annoying. I did get Desert Diver. Because, I definitely wanted his, I wanted his guts rating. I could have messed this race up. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not going to put him under the whip. We're clear. We're still clear. Okay, so he's still strong enough to win, even with a mismanaged race. I certainly mismanaged it for him. No whip at all. And we clear that easily. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. It's a good win. I think it was a G2, right? Solid grade 2 win there for Desert Diver. It's exactly what you want. I don't really get excited about the grade 2s and grade 3s in this game compared to the other ones because they're very easy to win in this game, most of them. Most of the grade 3s easy to win, the grade 2s easy. But in the other Gallop Racer titles, those races are pretty challenging. Yeah, Desert Diver's an amazing horse. I mean, he made Hall of Fame in our 2004 series. He's given us some pretty decent originals in that game. So, yeah, Desert Diver, great horse, especially for breeding, for sure. I don't think he'll be disappointed. It's April. Any new horses, good horses in the shop? No. It's been the same horses in the shop for like 3 years now, for the most part. There's nothing I really want. That's worth a high price tag, I should say. So I'm deciding between Wings of War, Diamond Dust, and Sweet Delight. Which one of them I'm going to put in the Cherry Cup? I think Wings of War I wanted to put in the Cherry Cup, but will she even be ready for that is the question. She's in yellow. Which means yellow, green, blue. She should be ready for that. The top 3 go to the Golden Oak. She has the distance to run that. Diamond Dust will get you up next. You're 7 for 7, looking strong here. Diamond Dust I'm going to put in the Azalea Cup. Top 4 go to the Golden Derby. Does she have better stamina than Sweet Delight, though? That's the question. I think Diamond... Oh, that's tough. I don't know really... Sweet Delight. What am I going to do for you? Star of Europe. I am going after a different title for her, so I can be a little bit more patient. Why can't she run in the Cambridge Derby? She's not eligible for it, so is there a grade 2 we have to win? There's got to be a grade 2. Top 3 go to the Golden Oaks for the Free Asia. Top 3 go to the Young Mile Cup. Where's the grade 2 to get us into the Cambridge Derby? Did I already miss it? I guess we already missed it. I mean, I could run her in the New Zealand for the Young Mile Cup, or the Free Asia for the Golden Derby, or the Golden Oaks. Decisions. Probably going to do the Free Asia for the Golden Oaks, to be honest. Because have I won the Golden Oaks yet? Let me see. Yeah, I still haven't won the Golden Oaks, so I definitely need to put Sweet Delight in here for that race. I could just register her in the race right now, but we'll run in the Free Asia. When's the Golden Oaks? I mean, she should already be eligible for that race, so I don't necessarily even have to run her in this Free Asia one. If I run her New Zealand, she'll have more time off for the Oaks. I'll just go ahead and do that. That's fine. All right, we're pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. Oh, man. All right, Black Ruby. She's up in grade 2. She's the favorite, as she should be. Let's move on. Here we go. You yelled at a horse and got launched into the air on a trampoline? Doesn't sound fun. It's not even helping. Whatever, bro. Okay. We're just chilling here with Black Ruby. That's all we can really do. Pretty lengthy race here. Every horse's stamina in this field should be pretty similar. The one thing I definitely am going to need to do these next couple of days is record more content for the channel that's not live streaming. So I still want to live stream on Wednesday, but no guarantees. I may use that as a day to actually record like a lot. Alright, no whip for Black Ruby yet. I want to see how long she can hold off without it, and she's okay. Feel this coming, though. Oh, gosh, somebody's really on a late surge here. Who is that? We'll be fine, though, but that was cutting it close. My goodness. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Like, I feel like my game is not playing as smoothly as it usually does, and I genuinely don't have a clue. I don't know if it's my spreadsheet or my Google Chrome window. I probably need to run like an incognito window because I have a lot of like extensions and stuff on this current window of Chrome, which typically slows it. That's a tough grade 2 win for Black Ruby, but she gets it done. Most importantly, she wins by half a length over certain tap, and she does exactly what you need her to do. Stop snowing, and now the snow's already melting. Yeah, that's Ohio weather for you in the States. I would like to get to the end of the season, but we have already been live for 2 hours. Still a ways to go. We'll see. I'll at least get through half the year. Because like I said, yeah, my game has not been acting as I usually like it to act here today. It's working, but it's not as smooth. The only way I could probably fix that is to maybe... I might have to relaunch it. I'll save after this. Reopening it again. Wings of War is in the Cherry Cup, and she's the favorite. What am I telling you, man? This gal from Warframe, she has finally tapped into that family's ability. Aunt B's in the field. Rude Army, Risky Monday, Martial Art, Old Onyx. I mean, it's not a... It's a tough top 6 field for sure, but I mean... I know how to run Wings of War now, and we should be able to beat Aunt B. We have the same leg type. I just have to make sure I get her going afterwards. So Wings of War, she has more stamina than Aunt B. So this gal from Warframe out of Winged Shark, let's see if we can get her second grade 1. Again, remember, her father couldn't win a single grade 1, despite the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame, for being such a consistent horse. His daughter, on the other hand, she actually has the real potential to make some big waves here. Bigger waves, I should say, than her father. Hall of Fame bound, possibly a title. And, well, title is a minimum she should get, I should say. But several G1 wins right now are helping a lot. And it's crazy because, again, this is a mile distance race here. Wings of War, that family is long distance. I got these horses because of their stamina, but the speed is starting to come into play as well. So this could be a... Pay attention to this line. This line of horses with Warframe, Wings of War, who we're riding on now, his daughter. This could be a strong line of horses. It may not look like it, but I think they're getting there. Yeah, I don't know what is happening with my Gallop Racer today. I am certainly going to save, close my emulator, reopen it back up. I hope that improves it, because it's... you guys may not see a difference, but it's definitely not running... Wherever the highest frames I can get in my emulator, I think for this PlayStation 1 is 60. It's not even running at 60, and it should be. Here we go with Wings of War. She's got plenty of stamina. She's going to have to dig in, though. Aunt B is challenging us as well. Aunt B is challenging, but Wings of War, she's digging in. She's got the guts rating. That is why you get a horse with a good guts rating. Put under the whip. It's us and Aunt B battling neck and neck, but Wings of War, she's going to get it done at the line. She beats Aunt B in a crazy finish there to that Cherry Cup. And she gets her second grade 1 win. Oh my gosh. It's just us and Aunt B for the last furlong and a half. Holy cow. Oh, that was a tough grind. But Wings of War, I'm telling you, pay attention to this filly. Pay attention to Wings of War. She is making some headlines here. She beats Aunt B. She gets her second grade 1 win. Not even a full year into racing. 2 grade 1 wins for the lady, Wings of War. Watch the replay? I think we must. Great win. Just beats head-to-head. Cue the confetti. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the confetti in this game, it's so funny. That was literally like a thing in most Japanese games in the 90s. You win, you get confetti. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? If you're playing some crazy, like, prehistoric Call of Duty game, you win, you know, you blow up the enemy's base and confetti. Like, that's really how Japanese games were in the late 90s. Like, you win and it's just confetti. Guitarist, appreciate you being here with us. Again, sorry that you do not feel well. Take care of yourself, obviously, to the best of your ability. And most importantly, glad that you got to spend some time with us here today. Hopefully that helped. But yeah, get better. Take care of yourself, and we shall see you next time, as always, my friend. Like my computer is just like on some crazy stuff right now. I promise you. Like it's as if I'm rendering videos, which does make my computer typically run slower, especially if I'm trying to get the videos done sooner. I'm not doing anything. Can we talk about the global warming impacts of the confetti? I never thought about that. Just the fact that it's just falling from the sky, right? There's no way that's healthy for the ozone and everything else up there. There's no way. See you, guitarist. Look at this race. Look at us in Ant B. Us in Ant B going back and forth to the line. We get it done. Great grade 2 win for Wings of War. Fantastic win for the lady. But yeah, I need to save and like restart this emulator. Golly, this is driving me nuts. I'm not going to lie to you. Like my computer is just making a whole bunch of noise. So yeah, I'm going to save, restart my emulator. Because hopefully that'll improve what I'm experiencing. Like I said, you guys may not be able to see it, honestly. But for me, it's definitely a difference. The confetti has increased the Earth's temperature by about 4.5 degrees. I mean, at the minimum. Because you have to think about it. Every time you win and win something big, it's a lot of confetti coming down. A lot. Gosh. Can you imagine the type of storms that would probably come from that? You know what I mean? Alright, so let me try relaunching my emulator. Computer is just feeling slow today in general. Thought it was maybe just possibly just the game and the emulator itself, but actually now basic functions on my computer feel a little bit slow. Don't really know why it's happening, but we'll manage. Alright, well, back into the swing of things here. Wings of War. She's looking great so far, man. Her speed and stamina are identical for the turf. It's 82. I'll take that. And again, look at her growth type. We have at least another 2 full years with her. 7 races, 6 wins already, 2 grade 1s for Wings of War. So by calculations of Eric winning a lot of grade 1s, the temperature increased by about 20 degrees. Yeah, it sounds like I'm somehow committing to like global warming. I'm like literally doing it. You know what I mean? I'm doing it for the sake of winning grade 1 races. Where's the morality in that? When the birth rate's way more than 4.5 degrees. It would be a lot, for sure. I mean, the Earth would be in trouble, you know. With Gallop Racer and confetti wins, yeah, the Earth would definitely be in trouble. Another grade 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Azalea Cup. It's a grade 1. 10 furlongs for Diamond Dust. She should win this. Honest Bird may keep us close. That's literally the only horse in the field I'm even remotely going to think about. Don't think Honest Bird is going to have what it takes to beat us. This should be an easy Diamond Dust grade 1 victory.
It's the year of the ladies and like the 2 boys, but mainly the ladies.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, better start here for Diamond Dust today. It must be my computer. I probably need to restart my computer because I promise you, it is so slow right now. It's unbelievable. If I do that, though, I'm not coming back to the stream, so I'm just going to have to stick through it. But it's noticeably slower, and I don't even know why. I don't have any other programs open outside of OBS, Streamlabs, and Google Chrome for my YouTube live streaming window, and then my Google Sheets doc. Like, that's all I have open. So I'm not sure why my computer's just be misbehaving here today. Eric, stop winning. You're going to doom us all. I mean, you know, I'm competitive, man. Winning ways is my thing. So, you know, if the temperature is going to increase by another 30 or 40 degrees because of the amount of confetti I'm just enabling to fall on the planet, you know, I may have to start looking for that space exploration, you know what I mean? Because Earth might be in trouble. I'm kidding. Turf Rat is the best horse in that field, 980 to 1. That's hilarious. Oh, I don't like the spacing with Diamond Dust. I'm going to have to drop her back. Gosh, move! Ugh. That was going to drive me nuts. It really was. That gap did not clear up. But look at the speed of Diamond Dust. Like I said, who is really competition to her? Are we going to break the record? Oh, she's closing. She's closing. She's closing. We may have just missed it. Definitely could have beaten the record if I didn't have to move her and then bump at the same time. But that's what I'm going to have to do. If I'm blocked, I'm going to have to slow the horse down and just let them go. Just a rush of adrenaline speed. It's another grade 1 for us, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond Dust wins the Azalea Cup. And she is following in her family's, or her lineage's footsteps. The pedigree, the father, the mother, the great-grandfather, the great-grandmother, the grandfather, the grandmother. This family is just a winning family of horses. Always really has been. Strongest created family of horses we have in this game. Actually, strongest we've had in any of the games, really, when I think about it. Because this family really has several Hall of Famers. Just a couple of them didn't get titles, which kept them out of the Hall of Fame. This family, that family, I should say, Hall of Fame horses for sure. Anything decent? No. How did I win? Dude, do you realize how good Diamond Dust is, Elite? I know you're kidding, of course, but I'm also joking along. She's Stardust King's daughter. Of course she can win the Azalea Cup. That's not even a tough race once you get to having really solid special G1 horses. The Azalea Cup is like, oh yeah, I need to win this and move on to the next. Confetti cued, followed by Earth imploding. Oh gosh, the thought of that is terrifying when you really think about it. So, Black Ruby, what do I do with you? What title am I still going for? Well, she can't get a dirt title anymore. Not this year. All-rounder? How many more Jeep? Well, have we won a grade 1 with her yet? We've won the Princess Cup. That was her first grade 1 victory. So, she needs a grade 1 win at 8 furlongs and another one at like at 12 or longer. No, 6 to 8 and then 10 to 11. Well, 6 to 8 or then 12. Okay. Antarctica is sinking as we speak. It really makes me sad. I think that we just really, in real talks, we don't care about the planet like at all. And then we're going to be shocked when the planet's like literally imploding. Why is this happening? We don't understand. What did we do? Like typical human behavior to like destroy something and not have any idea why or how we destroyed it. Like super typical. Honestly. It's really disappointing. Like, Antarctica should not be melting, but it is. The Royal Cup's actually a pretty good test for Black Ruby, I think. Hope she's ready for that. She should be. That might be a long layoff, though. She's already in the blue. But I'm going to run her in that race anyways. Because, like, I don't want to do anything else. That's fine. Who else was I going to put in that race? Stormlark. We've won that several times. We don't even know Champ of Sprint. I could go for that title this year. World Cup, Spring Mile, Mile Champ. No, do we do the Spring Mile? Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what titles I'm still wanting to go for. I'm really still trying to do Best Miler. I feel like I've gotten the Sprint titles. Titles? I can't speak. Okay. You hate being cold, so you're here for the wins? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, we didn't even do the Spring Mile this year. Does that happen at a later point? Hold on. Wow, Stormlark's only raced one time this year. What the heck? Oh, his second race is coming up. I think I'll stick Black Ruby to that race for now. Why is my game acting so slow today, man? Honestly, I have nothing open. Okay, what are you and why are you open? Okay, sorry guys. I'm just looking if any processes are open that shouldn't be. My computer definitely needs a restart, 100%, but... Dropbox, close you. Yeah, what else is open over here? Oh, no. Java? Lack of Java being updated shouldn't hurt. Alright, well. Yeah, I mean, when is the spring mile anyways? I thought that was in the beginning of the year. Am I misremembering? No, it's not. Okay, so we could still go for Champa Sprint with Storm Lark. Which means I'm not retiring him this year if I try to go for that goal. I'd have to race him all the way till the end of the year to get Champa Sprint. I'm considering it, though. I really am. So, yeah, Black Ruby, as much as I would like to put her in that Royal Cup, like... We'll need to find a different G1 for her to run in. There's plenty, so I'm not worried. Freeway Stakes, it's a grade 2. I mean, she should be able to do that. I hope she's not going to be too upset. Desert Doiva. I don't even know what title I'm going for with him, to be honest, but Young Mile Cup, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, because who else is going to run in that? Anybody? No, none of these horses will be ready for that by then, so... Young Mile Cup, let's try to get him his first grade 1 win for Desert Diver. Yeah, if things continue at their current rate, Planet Earth's security is not guaranteed. Not even close. I think that's why they're really pushing the space exploration narrative. Not to say it's a bad one. I mean, I think that's why in the next 5 years, especially the next 10, there's going to be a lot more experimenting, a lot more planet research going on, especially with Mars. It's a G3 for Stormlark. He's the second favorite behind Warpig. Because of the handicap. I was going to say, why? The last 2 races handicaps. I keep forgetting. Handicaps will hurt us. So, I'm like, why is he losing? It's because he's carrying 40 pounds at minimum. But I'm going to get him into the Royal Cup because I do want to go for Champa Sprint and maybe Best Miler if we still can. Champa Sprint for sure. I didn't get it last year because I forgot. I have to run those 2 G1s back to back within like a 3-week time period. Yeah, I mean... Okay, this is fine. I definitely think humans will be living on another planet outside of Earth eventually. I mean, unless, you know, all the humans go before Earth. I mean, before we can get to another planet, but certainly won't surprise me. Shouldn't really surprise anybody if we end up living, like, on other planets. Not saying in our lifetime, but, like, eventually. Humans get to that point. Oh, really good surge here for Storm Lark. Wait. A win is still on here today. Despite 40-pound handicap, we get it done. 40-pound handicap, win that grade 3. Needed it desperately. Not really, actually. We could have lost that and been fine. But the win helps, since we lost that last one. Well, Mount Everest, from my understanding. Sorry. Still has snow on the top because it's just too cold for the snow to melt up there. Snow is going to remain anywhere where it doesn't melt. Even some mountains in Alaska that I've been to still had snow like in June, but it still remained pretty cold at the height of those mountains. Less air for sure. Sweet Delight, she's up in a grade 2 here in New Zealand. I think if she wins this, she'll be en route to the Golden Oaks or the Derby, but I think it's the Golden Oaks. So it's an easy grade 2 win. We should win. Easy grade 2 race. We should win. The live stream is deep. I like how we were making fun about the confetti. Now we're talking about global warming and humans moving to another planet. Yeah. The conversations have been all over the place today. Not in a bad way. Like, we've talked about, I feel like, a little bit of everything. Prime discussion here in Gamers Chat. That's what I think. That's really what I was trying to say. Like, just prime Prime discussion here today, which is good. I don't feel like we have these type of discussions as often. We usually do stay on topic with horse racing, but today it's been a little bit of horse racing, more about real stuff, and I always enjoy those chats. Yeah, 40-pound handicap and still ends up winning by more than a neck at the line. Yeah, Storm Lark, pretty amazing. He has one title. He's Hall of Fame bound. He's won Horse of the Year 2 years already. I'm definitely going for 2 more titles, Champ of Sprint and Best Smiler. We should get Champ of Sprint. We should. I find no issue. How do you conveniently drift out right into a lane that I was going to be in? That's hilarious. Sweet Delight, she's going to go right past. This is Deep Delight's daughter out of Scabot. Can she break the record? Can she break the record? No, just missed it. Probably another 2 tenths. There's been an announcement by NASA, if I'm not wrong. There's another planet just like Earth, but smaller, with oxygen and food in our Milky Way as well. Really? It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the universe is... It will hurt your head to start thinking about how big the universe really is and how small we are in it. Like, we are a pinch of salt. We're a grain of salt in the ocean. And the ocean is the universe and bigger than that, really. So let's be honest. Everything we do on the planet, it's in the hindsight of things, in the grander scheme of just being funny, it really doesn't matter. Because, I mean, we're a pinch of salt in the universe. A pinch of salt. If an asteroid decided to come to Earth, we can't do anything. They would send jets and everything else to probably try to stop it, right? Send jets, rockets, whatever they can. Send nukes up there to try to break off some of that asteroid. So it's not a huge impact. But that's all we could really do. That's all we could do. Storm Lark is approaching 20 wins, though. 20 wins. He's close. So I'm going to have to get him into that Royal Cup. Wings of War still well. All right, let's get to another race. Did I check the horses this month? I can't remember. I did. Yes, all right. Okay, Wings of War. She's got 2 grade 1s. Unbelievable. 2 grade 1s for this filly already. 7 starts, 6 wins. And she's developing quite nicely. Next G1 for her actually would be the Oaks. So screw whatever I was saying initially. I'm putting her in the Oaks. Diamond Dust, a Sweet Delight. I don't know what to do with you two either. Diamond Dust still undefeated. I'm going for Queen of Empire or Grand Champ for her. So Golden Derby isn't for neither. Britain Oaks, Queen of Europe? Queen of Europe from Diamond Dust. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, we've never gotten that title. And then Sweet Delight, we'll set you up for Star of Europe. They're very similar, but they're different titles. Star of Europe. No, she can't run that, actually. It's weird. Sweet Delight, I don't know what to do with her. Just have to keep her in a grade 2. Could put her in the Golden Derby, maybe, because I don't think I have anybody else in the Golden Derby. Would anybody else be ready? Nah, I'll put her in the Golden Derby, actually. That's fine. Yep. Do I believe in aliens? Do I think other life is out there in the universe? 100%. Where? I don't know. The universe is too big. I refuse to believe we are the only sentient, conscious, living things. I refuse to believe it. The universe is too big. It's way too big. That's such a narrow-minded human thing, really. When you think about it, to think we're the only living things in our universe. That's such a human mindset. It's such a limited human mindset to have, to think we're the only living things in this entire universe. We're a grain of salt in the ocean, people. I definitely believe other life is out there. What type of aliens, I don't know. Freeway Stakes, grade 2 for Black Ruby. We need to get a win, and we need to roll on from there. Yeah. Tired, and I'm hungry. think I'm gonna make myself an omelet. Yeah, next live stream might not even play Gallop Racer 3. May do Rival Stars, to be honest. Or Horse Racing Manager, just something different. Gonna take a little bit of a break here in this game. When I say a break, maybe like a week max. Or a couple of days. But I don't think the next live stream will be Gallop Racer 3 again. I think we'll try something else and then we'll come back to this game. That's the thing, KNS. Even if life is out there, the likelihood of us actually meeting it in our lifetime is extremely unlikely. That's the thing. Or ever. Because the universe is so big. There could be a whole other planet of beings like us, but they could live on the other edge of the universe. And it's like, yeah, in our lifetime, we will never see that. Unless we're lucky. Okay, Ruby, let's go. You need to kick in, gal. You need to kick in. Please. Drive. 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 Did I really get her started too late? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. These results only happen with like my original horses. I swear, like my created ones, I'm able to close that gap and sometimes win it. But it's only the originals I don't get there. I mean, Fine Saint's a great horse. Fine Saint I used in the pedigree of Stormlark. So yes, fast horse. But you know what? I'm over that race. It's the mile cup with Desert Diver. We should be we're not the favorite. Warm Star and Fresh Light are. Wow. They have no faith in Desert Diver here today, huh? I mean, I know how great Star and Fresh Light are, but still. He has a 5-star guts rating. If I manage his stamina properly and just keep him at the front and get him going at the right time, maybe we can hold those two off. But it's going to be difficult. I honestly thought we would have been the favorite here today. We're not. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. Okay, decent start. Got to get him to the front. I've been neglecting that the last couple of his races. So got to get him to the front and strong. But look how hard I'm running him now. He's still not even pushing to the front. Desert, come on, man. You got to work a little bit for me today, bro. Got to do a little bit more work than that. All right. You know what? I'm just going to leave him here, honestly. Still not in the blue. That's the thing about front runners in this game. Like, they never... I forgot who I had a while ago. It was a filly. She was the same way. If I had her running at the front, she was still never satisfied, like ever. Like, I know he's not there now, but like if I kept him at the front, he would still be in the green. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't even know where the other horses are I'm supposed to be looking for. He's got a good guts rating. We should be able to punch through at the last minute. Oh, man. Fresh Light and Warm Star are just going to absolutely blow by us. Blow by us. Blow by us. Bad race for Desert Diver. Really bad race, man. We finished 4th, but that was going to be hard. That was going to be really hard, regardless. That was going to be really hard. He's a little bit tricky. I like him in this game, but he's definitely... Clearly, he got buffed in the more newer titles. So, it's not the same level of dominance. I certainly have to really work him towards the front. And it takes a little bit of time to get there. Okay, guys. Remind me to put Stormlark in another G1 immediately after this Royal Cup. Because I always forget. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have the speed for that mile cup, actually. I definitely need to be... Yeah, why did I put him in that race? What am I thinking? He's not even meant for that. It was a terrible race to run him in. He doesn't have the speed for that distance. Spring Mile, can't... This is the race I need to put Stormlark in. Maybe this Grade 2 in Ontario? Yeah, why did I... He doesn't have the speed. Which is weird. He's actually pretty fast in 2004. Like, they gave him no speed in this game. No real speed. Stormlark, Royal Cup. We won this race more times than I can count. Literally, we've at least won this race his last 2 seasons. So, let's just get into it. I'm still going for another title. Stormlark is such a great horse. I don't care if his rating will drop for breeding. He's still going to be amazing for breeding. Regardless of his rating dropping another 5 points between now and the end of the year. I want to get him 2 titles minimum. 3 is my goal. He has one title now with Best Sprinter. He can certainly still achieve Champ of Sprint, which this is the beginning of the road for Champ of Sprint. After this G1, he's got to win 3 more essentially at a similar distance. And Best Miler, I just need 1 more win and 8 furlongs at the grade 1 level. So, point being, Storm Lark can still get 2 more titles by the time this year is over, and then I'm retiring him. He'll be our first created horse with more than 1 title. Look at all the stamina he still has left. I mean, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Now let's go. Now let's go. Let's go for that record. Let's go for the record. Let's go for the record with Storm. Come on, man. That's a record. Ah, that's close, but I think we got it. I think we just beat that record for the Royal Cup. This will be like his 4th or 5th record he's set. He's so fast. Look at the field. The field is almost 10 lengths behind. And more confetti. The earth gets hotter. The earth gets hotter as more confetti falls on everybody from the gray, cloudy skies. 106 and 2. We get another record. Another grade 1 record with Storm Lark. Fastest horse I've ever had in any of our playthroughs on the channel. Fastest horse. Fastest horse. I've been doing these videos over 5 years. Horse you just witnessed is the fastest horse we've ever had on track in any of our games. The fastest. Not a single horse has been faster than Storm Lark. As a sprinter, not even close. Absolute domination. Another record for the boy. He's just amazing. Yeah, he really is. I do want to get through the end of this year, but because we have 6 horses, it feels like it's taking a long time. You know, I've been streaming for what, 2.5 hours here today. I've only really taken 1 break, and we're still only halfway through the season. I am racing my horses a lot because I'm trying to achieve as much as I can with them. Did I look at the horse shop this month? Cowgirl. Desert Shark. I like the distance. I like the guts. The leg type is fine. I like the stamina. No speed. Oh, look at that growth type. But I'm going to save my money. I need to, because I feel like we'll be unlocking better horses soon. So Storm Lark, it's 22 starts, 19 wins. And we have to run him back-to-back in the spring mile. But even if he's not 100%, with no handicap, I should still be able to win that race. He's too strong not to. Depending on the field. We could get screwed with RNG, and they could give us a crazy tough field, but we'll see. Wings of War. She's up in the Golden Oaks, guys. This is the filly from Warframe out of Winged Shark. And she's won two grade 2s so far. Ambi's in this field. But Wings of Shark, she's the heavy favorite. She's almost going to pay under $1 to win here today. I have to be honest. I'm actually surprised she's much stronger than I thought she was going to be. Warframe, again, was a great horse. He finished in the top 3 21 out of 22 times. He was a very consistent, good horse. He just didn't have the guts to win half of the races that he lost. Hence why he never won a G1. His daughter, on the other hand, she's much more gutsy. She carries all of his stats with her. And her mother was decent. She was average, I should say. So, Wings of War going for her 3rd G1. And if she wins this today, she's on path for Heroine of USA. She won the Cherry Cup. She could win this Golden Oaks. And then after this, if she wins the Princess Cup, she will get the Heroine of USA title. Never won that before. So to win that with Wings of War would be amazing. Run, baby, run. You said it, KNS. We're going to go. We're going to go. She gets out well. She gets to the front well. She's got plenty of stamina to stay here. That's what I love about this pedigree. This pedigree, I feel the most confident with the stamina. Like, I never have to worry about any horse from this family getting tired. Didn't have to worry about Warframe. I don't have to worry about Wings of War. I love it. So, this should be an easy win for us. A good, easy win. And, yeah, this will be her 3rd G1. In a matter of 9 to 10 months. That's amazing. like I said, I can never win a grade 1 with her father. So the fact that I've already won 2 with his daughter in her first year is pretty darn amazing when you really think about it. Couldn't win a G1 with Warframe, but Wings of War, she's making it really easy. Look at this gal. Beautiful baby she is. Let's look at her from this side. Was that any better? No. Can't get rid of it. It's fine. She's in the blue. She's running perfectly. I would love to have a professional horse racing commentator like commentate these highlights of like these great horses. Wings of War with like a professional commentator's tone would be beautiful for horse racing. I can hear it already. She's fine. She's still fine. She's still fine. Now she's going. Here we go with Wings of War. Down the stretch we come. It's a pretty tough race here. Aunt B's still on the inside. We've beat her once. We can beat her again. Here come Wings of War. Half a furlong left to go. She's going to push right through the center of the field. She gets past Aunt B. She makes it 3 for 3 on G1s. She's 2/3 of the way there to getting Heroine of USA title. Wings of War is something different. That was a tough race, but she gets it done. She has the stamina to outlast these horses. And keep in mind, I started her late in that race, intentionally. I wanted to make sure we had enough to beat Aunt B and anybody else that could have challenged us. I cut it close. We got it done. Made it look easy. She makes it look easy, honestly. Her stamina is a really, really big asset, man. Bert, thanks, man. Good ride from the filly. That's her 3rd grade 1. She beats Aunt B by a length. Wings of War. Already 3 grade 1s in her career. And she hasn't even been on track for a full 12 months yet. Keep that in mind. Not even a full 12 months on track. 3rd G1 for Wings of War. Let's go, man. Let's go. She is doing fantastic. Way better than I thought. Way better than I thought, actually. So, fantastic win for her. One more win with the Princess Cup, and I think she should get Heroine of USA. Let me just verify that. I'm really excited. That'll be a new title for us to achieve. Yeah, 2 back-to-back grade 1s. She won the Cherry Cup. She won the Oaks. Last stop is the Princess Cup, and she's going to get that Heroine of USA title. You go. You go, Wings of War. When is the Princess Cup, actually? Britain Derby, not going to do that. Princess Cup, it's not for a while, isn't it? It's like in October. Oh, wow. Princess Cup is not yet. So, we'll run her. I'll probably give her a decent layoff. But Wings of War is doing fantastic. All of our fillies are doing great. All of our creative fillies are doing really, really good. They're all solid, to be honest. So, sorry, Sedate Chief is out of here. All right, Sweet Delight's up in the Golden Derby. She is the favorite. And we have Tender Club here, Bright Agape, Rainy Rhythm, Bright Tagatai, Honest Bird, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I should win this with Sweet Delight. Let's get another grade 1 here. Longer race. If Sweet Delight wins this Golden Derby, I mean, as far as titles I was looking to get with her, it won't help with any of those. Maybe another title I'm not really focusing on. It could help her. Keep in mind, she gets out of the gate really bad, but she finally gets out well today. She finally gets out well today. I struggle getting her out of the gate really well, and that has hurt some of her races, but she gets out good, and that means the win should be on. See, if we don't get out well with her, she's going to struggle. Especially depending on how quick the race is. But she actually got out. She's running at the front where she needs to be. Whew. It's been a good episode. I've dropped a couple of races I really wish I didn't. But, I mean, we've still been winning. We've been very consistent. Like, we haven't finished out of the top 5 in a while. Have we even finished outside of the top 5 today? I don't think maybe we did once. It's been another consistent day for us. Remember, Sweet Delight. This filly is from Deep Delight out of Scabbit. So, she's still got a lot of growth in her. Are they already going? Who is that? Ruby Dooby Doo, you mad? You mad one. Are you mad? Why did they start going so quickly? That is strange. Look, that horse is gone. Oh my gosh. Goodbye, Ruby Dooby Doo. Why did that horse get going so quickly? Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. And Sweet Delight, she's going to win. It's close, but she's still going to get there. It's the Golden Derby for the lady. That was close, but my goodness, what was going on with the jockey on Ruby Dooby Doo? Why did they get her going at 4 furlongs left to go in the race when she was already in front? What on earth? Why would you ever do that? It's another grade 1 win. It's more confetti. Earth is just getting hotter and hotter with every one of my wins here. And Ruby, 23 lanes, guys. Ruby Dooby Doo finished 23 lanes. Barker, you idiot. I got to call it like it is. You're an actual idiot. If the horse is not going to win, just don't even work her in the stretch at all. Just let her coast to the line. Pushing her at 4 furlongs with the whip is insanity. Oh my gosh. What a madman. Take his jockey license away. Take it away. Take it away. Switching gears here. It's the Britain Oaks. With Diamond Dust, she's the favorite as she should be. It's a pretty tough field, though. Let me see. What G1s do we still need to win? We won the Golden Oaks. This is not a race I need to win, so I will take that off. But oh my gosh, what an absolute madman Barker is. Is he in this race? No. Maybe they actually took his jockey license. I hope so. Mouse, hello? Like, what a moron. She finished 23 lengths behind off the lead. 23. Might as well have literally started whipping her start to finish out of the gate if you're going to run her like that. And of course, I would never condone that. The point is, like, what a waste. He knew he was a long shot. Like I said, had a better chance just not even working her in the stretch and just trying to beat a horse on that merit alone. Whipping her at 4 furlongs where she was already clear by like 5 lengths, that was never going to work. It was never going to work. Unreal. That's hilarious. My gosh, the AI in this game are so broken sometimes. They really have no idea what they're doing. Sometimes they do on good horses and other times they don't. Barker as an AI jockey is probably the worst thing I've seen in Gallop Racer ever in my life. I've never seen a jockey be worse than that. Like, that is thing that like human players do and they upload it to YouTube. That like don't actually play horse racing games. People that aren't us, that's how they play Gallop Racer games. They whip their horses way too soon and then they're gassed. They have no concept of race management at all. None. No pacing. No management of positioning, time. I've never seen the AI do that with a horse in any of my Gallop Racer games. That's unbelievable. Diamond Dust is going for this Britain Oaks, and if she wins this, she is on path for Queen of Europe. Even though she was supposed to run in the Cambridge Oaks, but I don't know if we already did that. Or I don't know if that race already passed. Did I miss it? Diamond Dust from Stardust King. Out of Cam's crown. No whip needed. She's gone. She's gone and the crowd loves it. She's gone and the crowd loves it. We'll put her under the whip now because we are getting challenged a little bit from Bright Earth. Inside is Gentle Carol. Their threats are too late. It's another grade 1 win for the Duster. Diamond Dust. Rays? Rays? Oh, the jockey? Yeah, Rays is pretty bad, actually. I would agree. He is pretty bad. But he still is probably better than Barker to an extent. He has to be. It's another grade 1 win for Diamond Dust. The fillies continue to win grade 1s for us. She wins the Britain Oaks in Birmingham. Fantastic win for her. 230 flat. And Diamond Dust looking strong still. Yeah, why didn't I run her in the King Cup Spring? Wow, look at those wins. 33,000 from those two combined grade 1 wins, or both of our original fillies. Another quick save. And yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if I'm actually going to get to the end of the year. For whatever reason, it seems like it's taking forever today. We're already at 3 hours, and I've still just gotten to the halfway point. There's still a lot of stuff I need to do, but we'll see. Wings of War. So impressed with you. You are doing well. Diamond Dust. You're undefeated. Of course, naturally. Your parents were the best. Your grandparents. Your whole lineage is great. So let me see. Diamond Dust. We definitely didn't run the Cambridge Oaks with her. I definitely skipped that, and I have no idea why. Like, can she even get that title anymore? Yeah, when is that race? I had to have skipped it. There's the Britain Oaks. Cambridge Derby. Cambridge Oaks. Yeah, I missed it this year. Gosh dang it. How am I missing these races? 3-year-old fillies. How did I miss that? How did I miss the Cambridge Oaks? I'm trying to get a title with her, but I don't know what to give her. Like King Cup Spring, she can't do that. Man, I wrote all this stuff down. I don't know how I'm just literally just forgetting. Oh dear. Caesar's Cup. I mean, she's the only dirt horse we have. Yes, I'm gonna run her in that. So I think what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'll still give it another 30 minutes to an hour, because yeah. But gosh, I was supposed to run Diamond in the Cambridge Oaks. But then again, I think she wasn't eligible for that. No, she would. I don't know. I don't know if I just skipped it or if she wasn't eligible for it. I find it hard to believe she wasn't eligible. Spring Mile Cup. Storm Lark may not be the favorite today, but I got to win this. If I win this, we're 50% the way there to getting the Champ of Sprint title. Tenor values here. We've never lost to him with Storm Lark. I'm not worried. Kinky Pinky, not worried. Great Parade, not worried. Hellbilly, not worried. Warp, I'm not worried about any of these horses. And we're still the favorite. Fantastic. That's all I need to see. As long as we're still the favorite with Stormy, halfway to Champ of Sprint. You got to win all these titles. You have to win these 4 races in the same year. Royal Cup, Spring Mile, Mile Champ, and Sprinters Cup. You win all that, your horse gets the title Champ of Sprint. It eluded me last year with Storm Lark. It will not elude me this year. And yes, I will continue to race him until he's officially 6 years old. I will not stop him until then, because more titles. Need more titles. Because I don't know who to breed with Storm Lark. I think we're definitely going to be combining families soon. Now, I don't know if I'll do Storm Lark with Diamond Dust. I don't know if I'll do Storm Lark with the Wings of War. Or Storm Lark with Sweet Delight. Any one of those fillies would probably be extremely suitable. This boy deserves more titles. Yeah, that's why I'm going for 2 more titles this year at minimum. That means by the time I retire him, he would at least have 3 good titles that he could legitimately retire with. He's still a sprinter. Like, there's not a gazillion titles for sprinter races, sprinter horses, so I can only do so much, but I need more. We're gone. 6 is still trying to keep up. That's a joke. 11 is still staying out front. That's a joke. Storm Lark is too strong. And I don't even have to whip him. He can win that race. He can win a grade 1 with no whip. He does it again. And that's his 20th win on the season, ladies and gentlemen. 20 wins for Storm Lark. 20 wins, most of which are clearly grade 1s. Storm Lark is turning into the best horse I've ever had in any Gallop Racer game, like ever. Ever, ever, ever. He's just the fastest thing out there. He really is. He's the fastest horse out there. I wish I could race J-Ho, as great as that horse is. I want to race J-Ho, but he's only popped up once, and I haven't seen him again. It would be awesome to race J-Ho. We beat in Whirlwind. Storm Lark is like the fastest horse right now. Still. Title. Let's go. Best miler. Oh, yeah. Finally got that one. I forgot about that distance in that race. Best miler. Let's go. He gets it done. 2 titles for Stormlark. 2 titles. 2 titles for Storm A. Let's get it. In Champa Sprint, we're 50% of the way there. 50% of the way to Champa Sprint for Stormlark. Best horse I've ever had since doing YouTube. There's no debating. There's no debating, man. There's absolutely no debating. Stormlark's the best thing that's happened. And it feels kind of effortless because he's just that fast. Like, unbelievable. His overall ratings are dropping, but I just need 2 more grade 1 wins with him. 23 starts, 20 wins, over 200,000 in purse. Next 2, we need Mile Champ, which isn't going to be for a while, and then we'll need the Sprinters Cup. Mile Champ is not going to happen until November. I mean, just to be clear, it does make sense to get him 1 more title, right? Obviously, he's on the decline. His rating has dropped overall from a 124 to a 118. But obviously, it still makes sense to get him 3 titles, right? At this point. He's done so well. It doesn't make sense to stop him now just because his rating is slightly dropping. Like, he's still going to be a great sire for breeding, regardless of his overall rating for turf dropping a little bit. He's achieved too much. He's still going to be great. All right. Let's give everybody a little bit of a layoff, at least when we can. Let's see who's in the shop this month. Probably nobody interesting. Silver Star? Why are you worth 230K? Good stamina. Your speed sucks for what else you have. Your star ratings, you're a 3-star horse. Good growth type. The price tag is way too high. You're not worth 232K. A mid to higher 100K. Lee's gold. Is she good in this game? Her stamina is good. Her speed sucks. Okay. Fine. Whatever. So 1 more title with Stormlark, Champ of Sprint. Now, he's a horse I will probably dedicate time to making a highlight film for. Because, like, he's been the best horse we've ever had. Desert Diver is up in a grade 2. Still not even the favorite. Crafty Saint is. That's concerning. All right. I mean, it is Crafty Saint. I know how good that horse is, clearly. But still. It's already 4 o'clock. Been streaming for about, what, 3 hours? Not our longest stream. I mean, I've done 4.5-hour streams for sure. But there's a lot more I need to do today. And it is a Monday. So I'll still see. Maybe we can get through the end of the year. I forgot Desert Diver needs to be in the front. Okay, bro. Can you get to the front? This is what I mean. I'm running him full throttle and he doesn't get to the front. What is that about? Desert, just get to the front, man, and stay there. My goodness. And then even running him at the front, he's still not in the blue. Like, I had another horse with the same leg type years ago through our playthrough, and it was the same thing. Ran the horse at the front, never in the blue. I know it's not just leg type, but it's in where they actually are, but it's also their stamina and how you're managing it. I mean, he's running a little bit hard, but, like, he has to. These other horses are also running with us. Probably a fast pace. I figured 58 flat in that opening half. So, yeah. Who am I looking for? Crafty Saint. Where is Crafty? How far back is Crafty Saint? Oh. Bumped me again. You look. Can we all agree the AI in this game are by far the most disrespectful? If Crafty Saint doesn't have space, you're just going to get blocked, bro. Not my problem. Crafty Saint is coming, but I'm not giving you space. Not that it matters. I'm getting beat by another horse anyways. Crafty Saint got held up. And who ends up going to win that race is going to be, well, don't even know. Yeah, Desert Diver. He's surely nowhere near as good as he is in the other titles, but could get some consistent results. He's probably like a Scabbit in this game. Him and Scabbit, they were clearly buffed in the newer titles. Odd Cowboy sets the record. Wow. But Desert Diver will still serve as a decent sire. You know what? I could breed Desert Diver and what's her face? And Sedate Chief, honestly. I can already tell Desert Diver's not going to achieve as much as like Storm Lark has or the fillies. So I can breed him and Sedate Chief, actually. That might turn out to be something decent. But Black Ruby, she's up in the Caesars Cup. It's 10 furlongs on Zituf in Tokyo. Love this race. Common Sun, Safety Link, Petite Lark, Silly Knight. I mean, it's a competitive field, but we should be able to win it. Silly Knight's going to be dangerous. With that leg type, she can run anywhere. Yeah, it's going to be tricky to beat Silly Knight. We can get it done. Could still go for a dirt horse title, actually, for Black Ruby. So winning this race is going to be huge. Yeah, winning this race is going to be pretty huge. We can still try to get that dirt title for sure. Who am I looking for? Silly Knight. Where are you? Oh, where does Silly Knight go? Oh, where could you be? Oh, literally, duh, right next to us. Duh, post position 1. Duh, Eric. Right next to you. Hello. See, this is what I'm concerned about. Granted, we are the favorite. The fact that Silly Knight is running right with us, I should probably wait to get going as soon as that horse gets going. Or I can try to beat it. It just depends. Because sometimes if you go too soon and another horse waits, and that horse is just as good as your horse, advantage literally usually goes to the rider that is a little bit more patient to wait in this game. If you have two horses capable of the same things, one horse waits a little bit on their spurt, usually that horse can catch the other one. Just based off of having more stamina in the tank. That's just how that works. That's what I've learned. Now see, I'm going to wait. Still going to wait. Silly Knight's waiting. Now we're going to go. Good trip there for Silly Knight along the rail. We have a good trip as well. Down the stretch we come in the Caesars Cup. Black Ruby's going to pull through. Silly Knight's still there on the inside, but no real threat. Actually, Black Ruby is able to totally silence Silly Knight, and that's the Caesars Cup victory for the filly. Oh, let's go. Great win for Black Ruby. I thought Silly Knight was going to be much more competitive. That horse really just dropped off. Still finished third, I think, but I mean, in terms of actual, oh, this is a tough race. This horse is really not giving up. No, Silly Knight was done. Caesars Cup for Black Ruby. Awesome win. And that will be her second grade one, I think. Second or third. And yeah, she beat Silly Knight by almost 2 lengths. Thanks for that, KNS. We continue the winning ways. But my gosh, still have a long way to go. Good weekend, though. Desert Diver, a little bit disappointing. But again, I understand what he's going to be now. If I breed him at Sedate Chief, I believe we'll get a solid horse from the two. See, I'm going to show you guys right quick. There's a method to my madness, as always. Desert Diver, 4 starts, 2 wins. He has a good stamina rating. His speed is bleh. It is what it is on turf. 5-star guts, 5-star incline. Temper, don't care about that. Leg type, it is what it is. 10 to 14 furlongs. Fine. I'm going to breed him with Sedate Chief because, like, there's nothing else to do with Sedate Chief. Not Whirlwind, but Sedate Chief. I'll breed these two. Should be solid. Leg type should be good. Spurt should be good. The gut should be amazing. The incline should be amazing. The stamina and speed are going to balance each other out. I think Sedate Chief and Desert Diver will give us something pretty nice. Not going to lie to you guys. Now, what is Desert Diver's growth type, actually? Not Sweet Delight, but Desert Diver. Gosh dang it. Sweet Delight, not you. Desert Diver, sorry. His growth type, pretty long. Like, I could race Desert Diver for 2 years. I don't know if I'm going to use him for that. I know I spent 148K, but it depends. It really depends. If I feel like he's underachieving a bit, I'll probably retire him earlier like I did with Scabbit. Okay, so nobody's really ready to run yet, so we'll take some time off here. Actually, wait. Stormlark. No, you're good. Black Ruby, you just raced. Wings of War, you're ready to go again. What am I still going for with her? Heroine of USA, Princess Cup, but that's in October, so I need to get her in one more race between now and then. Because when is the Princess Cup? First week? 3rd week in October. So if I get her in a race between like September 2nd and now, she'll be good. Could run her in the Paris Oaks. But no, I'm going to save that for another horse. Where are we? Are we still in July? Guys, we're still in the 3rd week of July. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wings of War. Summer GP? Diamond Dust, are you going to be ready yet? Because what am I going for with her? I can't get her Queen of Europe anymore. So it's either Summer GP with her or something else. Chicago Cup? Can Wings of War run in the Chicago Cup? She can't. Or maybe she can. No. Chicago Cup's not available for Wings of War. Fair enough. Run Wings of War in the Summer GP. And then we'll run Diamond Dust in the Chicago Cup. Guess who else is going to run? Sweet Delight? Yeah, that's not happening. Not that she couldn't run it. It's just I'm not going to do that with her. Breeders' Gold? Nah. Paris Oaks? I think I was going to do that with her anyways, right? No, I was going to put Diamond Dust in the Paris Oaks. Maybe Diamond Dust and Sweet Delight. I will switch the races for them. So Sweet Delight, I'll get in the Paris Oaks. That's a long layoff, though. Wait. Is she already out of races? No. So why can't she run in that? Okay, ignore what I just said. Chicago Cup for Diamond Dust, that's fine. Got your issue fixed. It was internal issues. Oh, well, you know what, guitarist? You figured it out? You feel better? That is great to hear. That is absolutely fantastic to hear. Okay, so we still have a lot of racing to do. Still have a lot. So I'm still contemplating on finishing the stream or coming back to these races. Any breeding we can do right now? Not really. Like, there's not a single horse to retire. Stormlark I'm keeping till the end of the year to get him a 3rd title. And Black Ruby, she's still fine. Like, she is at her peak now. I still want to try to get her a dirt title, so I'll keep her. Yeah, I mean, there's not a single horse we can retire now anyways. Everybody is still essentially in good racing shape. Let's see. After this race with Wings of War, may go ahead and end the stream. Like I said, only because there's still a lot of racing left, like a lot. I still have so much to achieve. And I have 6 horses, and I'm going to be running them every week for the most part. So it'll still take over an hour to even get to the end of like this year, probably. And I don't want to rush it. So this will probably be the last race. I think this should be the last race of the stream. Snow's already melted. Amazing. Wings of War, Summer GP. She's the favorite again. Even well over Crafty Saint. Strong favorite over Crafty Saint. I'm just really finish off strong with the Wings of War. Completely agree. I'm surprised and not surprised. I guess I'm only shocked that she's much better than I thought. I knew she was going to be a solid horse, but she's turning out way stronger than I initially anticipated. So yeah, Wings of War. My baby is looking good. A lot of racing left. Yeah, it's plenty of racing. So I'll save that for the next stream, so I'm not rushing it. Currently sitting outside with my dogs while Air is fixing something. Any thoughts on what I should do before we end the stream? It's a good question, Guitarist. I'm not really sure, man. Yeah, I don't really have any ideas, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Actually. Okay, I know she wants to be closer towards the front, but I mean, this is fine, honestly. Like, she can run here. And now that that gap is cleared up, I'm just going to send her just a little bit right here. Good spacing. I'm really happy with Wings of War. Because remember, this horse, this family is like a project. The parents that started this this family was Outcast and like Turmel Oil. Like, they were really annoying to deal with, actually. I retired both of those horses early. And with Turmel Oil and Outcast, we were able to create Warframe. And like I said, Warframe finished in the top 3 21 out of 22 times in his career. Got the Entertainer title. We bred Warframe with Winged Shark. She did average. She won maybe like 5 races or something. And now we have Wings of War. So that just shows you where the family has come. The grandparents were a headache. I didn't even want to deal with them. She's gone. Wings of War is gone. Crafty Saint, see you next time. Is she going to set the record? Is she going to set the record? Nope. She just started dropping too much at the end. Wings of War. You hate being outside? See, I'm an outdoorsy person for sure. I'm big. I mean, in fact, if I couldn't be outside, it would drive me nuts. Like, I like hiking. I've hiked in Alaska quite a bit. I've hiked in northern Canada. I'm definitely an outdoorsy guy for sure. Great finish to the stream. I think so. Loping past all the others like it's a day in the park. You know what, KNS? I think for Wings of War it is. Because she literally has the stamina to run all day. That is what I got. That is what I started this particular pedigree for. I started this pedigree for stamina. And safe to say, I think it's working out pretty darn well. All this pedigree needs is some speed. All it needs is some speed. Wings of War, she gets it done by 2.5 lengths over Lively Judge to win the Summer GP. It's her 4th or 3rd. No, it's her 4th Grade 1 win. Her father couldn't win a Grade 1 in his 22 race career. Wings of War is already at 4, man. She's already at 4 Grade 1 victories in her career. You only stay outside unless you have to. I get it. It's not for everybody. And again, no horses I want to buy. What's new? Mainly because it's just the same crop of horses popping up. Like, I would much rather wait for those special ones, but got to win bigger races for them, and we're still getting there. So I think that will be the end to today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all of you guys that have been here, that were here earlier. Abigail, Golden Glow, Guitars, KNS, of course, Skills, Rage, Elite, Kelly. Any other names I may be forgetting? Mouths. Appreciate all of you guys for coming by, as always, spending some time with me to play some Gallop Racer. I think Lily was in here early as well. Fun times, as always. We'll be back with another live stream Wednesday. I don't know what game I'm playing. I'll either finish off with this or I'm actually going to do a different game that day. I haven't decided. I still want to do a Rival Stars stream. For like breeding and creating horses, but not sure. So we'll decide, but there will be a video tomorrow, either Gallop Racer 2004 or like another title. Not sure. But appreciate you guys. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your days, and we will see you all in the next video and the next live stream. Much love. Have a good one. I will see you guys later.